What the fuck is y'all problem?
Are you kidding?
Hey, 2021,
Yo.
game of the year.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, it wasn't me. I've never seen somebody rage quit that quick. That was hilarious.
That's embarrassing.
That was hilarious. I actually recorded that too.
Game of the year. And you know what game won't do that? Forza.
Shut the fuck up.
I was about to say the same thing.
I want to hear another fucking word about Forza for as long as I've been here.
Hey, come on, man. It's on Game Pass. Come on.
It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. You know what else is on Game Pass?
Nothing. Stop it.
All right.
Well.
What's up, Gohan?
What's up?
Ah, wow.
Yo, play me real quick while they. Oh, never mind.
What's
Nah,
going?
y'all niggas better cut all that shit off.
I was gonna say.
What's happening?
It's grind time. We bike.
But
We
why
bike.
5 years?
We bike.
Shit ain't new.
We bike.
Why would you do 60 seconds in this game?
Yeah.
99 is not long enough sometimes.
That shit is gross.
You clearly
That's
hurt
mad.
yourself. Man, it's so good to hear. So good to have everybody back in the same room.
For real.
Like, it's so good. This shit was therapeutic when we were doing it. I'm glad that we're back here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I mean, if y'all ready, I'm ready. What's up?
Look at
I
this
mean,
thing. So,
I'm low key sending shit in the invite, but whatever.
Turn this shit off. Turn this shit off.
he said, "No, I'm gonna do this with the pod."
I'm literally sitting in the fucking live chat. Turn this shit off.
You think I can't multitask?
No, you can't.
Hey, I was about to say,
You proved it multiple
I'm gonna do this
times.
shit with the pod. What you mean?
I can't multitask for shit.
Hey, this man ended the stream.
He said, "You want
Hey,
to
man,
play
he said his issue was that he hears the shit. You ain't gotta hear nothing.
That's true.
I never said that. I never said that.
Listen, all you're gonna have is the fucking.
So what you're telling me is this is gonna be your last episode.
Cut the shit. Cut the shit.
Damn.
Off. On.
Go
He
ahead.
said, "Cut this shit off."
Where's the actual? Where's the notes? All right, there they are.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's up
god.
top.
Yo. Damn. Well.
No, run the shit. If we're running the shit, if not, then
All right. Damn. This shit is my podcast. Fuck.
He said, "Damn."
it was.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know us, which I would assume you don't, since we've been on hiatus for about 6 months.
God damn.
This is the Pending Cancellation Podcast. I'm Midnight Rhyme, and I'm joined by my fellow associates, Gohan OXG,
Hello.
DB Shinnon.
Y'all know what the fuck it is. We back like Taylor Swift's ass.
Oh
What?
my god.
He's been planning that one for like 3
he
weeks.
had that one.
He
He
had to
had that one in the
He
tuck
had
for
to
about a
have been.
month.
He had to have been, yo.
And then Platinum TDX.
You can just call me Alex, bro.
Hey, bro, look, I don't even call you that in the fucking chat.
Well, it's about to be changed to that anyway, so.
All right, well,
Damn.
all right, cool. And then we have a new voice on the podcast. Fuck, you didn't go by that anymore.
Hey, bro, I
You got
have
so many
like
names.
6. I have 6 different handles you could go off of, and you stumbled through every single one of them.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ombliss,
I was about to say I go by
Atomized.
currently. I'm in the process of changing my handles to Atomized as soon as that motherfucker releases the handle. But it is what it is. I'll do what I have to.
All right,
I guess.
well, formerly known as OmNomTheGreat.
The entertainer formerly known as some shit. But
the 8th Hokage over here.
all right, I don't know about that.
I have visual footage of this man.
I know you have visual
In the
footage.
office.
A lot of people have visual footage.
In
Bro,
the
all I did
office.
was sit in the office.
That shit was
That was in a
hilarious.
chair.
That shit was actually hilarious.
Oh boy.
Imagine you could stroll into the White House, sit in the chair, right, and immediately you're just president of the United States. No questions asked. That's just
Trump, literally.
I'm pretty sure that's how like the Mayans did it or some shit.
Nah, bro. Imagine it's like
Minds.
bro. Black Panther was onto something. We need to just straight beat the shit out of each other.
No, all that challenge shit over.
Oh,
I'm the king now. Oh boy. Well, since we've been on a hiatus, if everybody wants to, give the people an idea of what you've been up to these past 6 months we've been away. because Lord knows we've been through some shit.
Because when did y'all record that the
Lost episode was recorded back in March.
Good
Jesus.
Lord. Fuck.
I mean, I don't know who starts where because I haven't been here before. The last 6 months, I've been chilling.
It was supposed to be on the last one we recorded.
Wait.
The next one, I mean.
Oh wait, you mean like the one
After that one, yeah.
I was gonna say I was not under any obligation, but
This man said I had not signed any paperwork. Nothing was spoken to me.
We did not discuss this.
I don't know who you spoke to.
It was not me.
But for the last 6 months, bro, I don't know, bro. The last 2 years of my life, really, I feel like I'll go first because I feel like I'm the only one who can say this, and that's kind of sad. But we'll do. I've had a very nice for the last 2 years. I've been chilling.
Damn.
I moved somewhere I want to be with somebody that I want to be with. Got a new job that I actually like. I'm actually like looking at houses and shit now. It's
nice.
Okay.
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like these last 2 years for me have been fucking fantastic. But that's why I said I'll go first. I'll let.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
All right.
I'll let everybody else go, I guess.
So, Flat.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah. The last 2 years for me, 6 months. I'll stick to that. I've been trying to turn a new leaf on my own personal ventures, so I've been trying to work a lot less. Turned out good, I think. But yeah, been cruising, been chilling.
I thought you said prison. I was like,
Prison.
What do you mean?
Nah,
no, I do have kind of like a story, but it's not for this point. We're talking about shit right now. I'll address it later, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, just been trying to figure out how to make more money without working as much. So yeah, anyway, go on.
Well,
practice.
No, it's not that. It's just we've been. I've certainly been through the ringer. At the point of the Lost episode, I believe I had just got a job at Target. I was subsequently fired from Target due to them believing that I had COVID, and it was just a whole dumb story. But and I ended up working at Circle K. Pretty trash ass job, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's easy. It's easy money. So in the meantime, I've been just working overall, trying to get my finances up, doing my art, and I've gotten some official gigs here and there. And overall, I've just been spending my time with you guys and just trying to keep my head above water. But it's been a ride. Well, hopefully, it's uphill from here.
You'll be all right, Mo. You tall. You'll be fine.
Stand
This
tall.
motherfucker.
Oh fuck.
I'm saying, bro. He said his head was underwater. You're 6 foot something. You got a ways. You're probably up to like your shoulders, but you'll be all right.
You're the
What a
only
wholesome
person
way of
in here
looking
who
at
has
things.
met me, so you can say that.
I was about to say, bro. Hey, don't do that.
Oh, bro.
But it'll always turn around. I believe strongly in that.
We believe.
We believe.
I guess I'll raise my hand next.
Back up on him.
Back up. Too much space there.
Hey, back up.
Get away from me. Got the way, man. Hey!
I'm not even gonna act like I know what's going on anymore.
I gave
Yeah,
a
right,
whole
right.
list, and yet we already off topic. That shit's crazy.
It's fine. It's fine. Shit. Around the point of the last episode, that's when I quit my job. So
Hey, we love to see
fucking
it.
Wendy's.
Fuck
Hey, we
Wendy's,
love
but don't fuck Wendy's.
pain in my ass.
Hey,
But
wait.
from there, I've just been kind of getting by, worrying about money a little bit more now. But we're handling that. I finally just got fully vaccinated. That second shot beat my ass for one day.
Damn.
But I'm good now, and I'm gonna be like grinding on job search to get that out of the way. So get the bag back up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Zip recruiter, sir.
beyond that, I've been getting by quite well in terms of my commissions because I'm still doing my voice work and my graphic design, so that's been cool. And
Non-taxable.
Shut your ass, bro.
We love to see it.
and
Fuck
on
the government.
yeah, you're right. And then the big thing on the side, as Ryan put it in the chat the other day, I've been boot up for the past month, as he's put it.
Yep.
So
This man got a whole girlfriend. I'm out here starving.
You know what?
You know what? We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've been starving emotionally.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
All right.
Emotional.
All right. Okay.
Emotionally.
And then there was one Shannon.
All
Hold
right.
on, let me take a seat for this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
All right. So I'm not even gonna lie. This last 6 months has been just like a roller coaster. I had a COVID scare at work. I got laid off for a few months because like the season ended. So I was really just chilling for a little bit, trying to like build things up, get things where I need to be. And then I lost my second YouTube channel because YouTube's on bullshit. So I got to start all over with that. Been looking at different jobs. I was interviewed with like this little legal place in DC. I have not heard from them in a minute. I interviewed with another little wedding business, and I got the job, but it's freelance and there's no benefits, and it pays roughly about the same as my current job. So I don't know if I'm going to take it. But on the bright side, since I got back to work in July until now, I've had 2 raises. So it's been cool.
Hey.
Okay.
So you know,
A little give back there. A little give back there.
Fuck with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm not gonna say it's been too bad. It's just been like essentially just like a little roller coaster, up and down and whatnot. And I feel like I'm starting from zero at this point. So we're just gonna see what happens now.
Understandable. Hey, well, I just want to say shout out to the essential workers. Shout out to everybody who's been, taking care of themselves during this hard time during the pandemic. Rest in peace to all the people we lost during COVID. It's been some shit. We did see some people we wasn't expecting to see go.
Rest in peace, Miura.
Yeah, the creator of Berserk passed away. That was some shit.
That was a lot. Fuck me, dude.
A lot of people.
That shit was crazy.
Oh man, but we wanna get into things. We can start with Shenmue has a fucking anime now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy to me, bro.
That shit looks, man.
Shenmue was always known for like its combat, but I'm actually looking forward to this. For those of you who don't know, the video game series Shenmue, Sega exclusive originally, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it was actually. I actually know a little bit more about Shenmue than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Sega Saturn exclusive. It damn near bankrupt Sega as a company, and
The
ultimately,
Dreamcast.
yeah. Did I say what I say? Saturn? No, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you said
Dreamcast.
My bad. But yeah, it damn near bankrupt Sega because they put all their eggs in one basket, kicked them out of the console war because of how bad it went, really. And it just now got its third game, literally 20 some odd years later, and that game
bomb too.
Yeah, I was about to say that game wasn't received well.
Damn.
But that leads me to what I said a second ago. The fact that it's even getting an anime is odd to me. I'm not sure what they would make it out of, because if you tried to like put all of the events from those games in the anime, you could knock that shit out in like 4 episodes.
Damn.
Well, the thing about the game was that like there were so many options and stuff that you could do in the gameplay to like, get around and do the tasks, you're assigned. And I personally like it's been a really it's been interesting to watch because like I've seen different articles and stuff, and I've seen gameplay of just how the game works, and there's a lot to do in it. Like people are still finding stuff doing it to this day.
Jeez.
Was the game even good? The third one?
The
didn't
third
look
one
good.
was
No.
not received well.
It didn't
You know
look
what?
good.
You know what is immensely interesting about that? The game. I don't think by a lot of people's metrics, the game is not good. I think that's just kind of the public consensus. The game is not good. But what's interesting about how it was developed, the dude who made it, the creative head behind the whole thing, yeah, he actively came out in a couple interviews before the game came out and said that he did not take inspiration from anything in the 20 some odd years between Shenmue 2 and Shenmue 3.
So he just made a 20-year-old game. Got it.
He,
All right, okay.
no, that's exactly what happened. He made a game that was 20 years old, and it shows. It's painful, really.
All right, so yeah, okay.
Yep. He made the game he wanted to, but
I was about to say I respect the hustle. Man made what he wanted to, but
Yeah.
that's some shit.
And the funny thing
Like, there-
is, the third game isn't even the final game of the series. Like they were like,
Like,
no, there's still more to the series, and everybody was like, but we were expecting it to finish here. But they're like, nah, there's gonna be like a fourth and a fifth installment.
I know.
who's gonna pay for it?
I was about to say let's rephrase that. He wants a fourth and a fifth.
Right.
Will that
Ain't
happen?
nobody
I have
paying for
no
that
idea.
shit.
Well, I mean,
Probably not.
Shenmue fans are crazy considering they got that thing funded in like a day back when.
Well, they were
got
crazy until
Yeah,
Shenmue 3
until it came out.
They were crazy until
Look,
Shenmue 3
look,
came
they
out.
might be just as crazy to fund the fourth game. We don't know.
Probably.
They
You
need to
never know.
make that bitch play like Sleeping Dogs.
Woo!
Yo,
Please.
Then I'll
Speaking
get into
of-
the bitch. But until then, keep it.
When is Sleeping Dogs 2?
Never.
You know, hold on, let me look that up real quick.
Square Enix doesn't want money. What the fuck?
They
they
showed
I
up.
forget that square.
they tried to make a second game and they had to rebrand it into something, and then either that got
Well,
canceled or
because-
just didn't go.
Well,
So
that's what-
around the
that's a-
time it came out was the time where GTA 5 was doing online.
Oh
So
yeah,
when they were doing the sequel, they turned the sequel into like this MMO, and then it got canceled because it wasn't looking that good.
'cause nobody wanted
Isn't
that.
that more or less what happened with the first game, though? Because wasn't it originally supposed to be like a sequel in some series, and they
Yeah, it was supposed to
Yeah.
be True Crime, but True Crime
Yeah.
died because of THQ.
okay, so they just converted it to
Yeah,
this
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, that's not even on the list of topics that we're talking about. So we've gone over
look,
Shenmue.
be
it's
like
okay
this.
to get on tangents here and there. Don't worry about that.
My man, I'm not trying to be here for 4 hours. I like
We're gonna be
y'all.
here for 4 hours. We're gonna be here for 2 hours. We're never here for 4.
I like y'all, but I'm trying to cook Shannon in this game. So I need
Hey, look, we can get to
still
the
need
meat
to
and
get it.
potatoes.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you will. Now that I've said that, I started sweating a little bit. I'm like, well, fuck.
Hey, look, I mean, we could talk about it. I mean, we could just go right to it. Demon Slayer is out, guys, and niggas have been going crazy on this game.
That shit looks hot. That
Yo,
shit
I
looks
think
hot.
I think me and Shannon need a section for that. So we'll,
Oh.
I think we need to come back to this.
We can
Let's-
come back
Let's,
to it.
let's go back to it. Let's come
Yeah.
back to it. 'Cause I got shit to say.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, yeah,
Well,
continue.
on the topic of Demon Slayer, regardless, Demon Slayer season 2 is out.
It it throws me off why they're doing the same shit with like Super Reborn.
I was so upset, but I'm just.
I,
Like,
okay,
I mean, it'll
I-
probably still look good because it's still.
y'all can't see it because I'm
portable.
raising. Y'all can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. The first episode was actually cool
I watched
because they're not covering the movie yet.
Ah,
They did like a little one-off episode for Rengoku, so that's cool. I
okay.
do like what they did with it. There's some backstory, quote unquote, that ties into some tiny things in the movie. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
What's interesting about the way that the schedule set up for this series, apparently when it gets to the new stuff, that first episode for the, what's it called, the Entertainment District
yeah.
arc
Yeah.
or whatever, that shit's going to be an hour long
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I heard about
for the
that.
first episode of that arc, so that'll be cool. I'm not sure where this second season is going to end.
Second
Yeah.
season probably ending with the Entertainment District because they have.
I think that's supposed to
a
be
whole
coming in
lot of-
December.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
But the lit thing is, Amer's coming back for the Entertainment District arc opening.
Mm.
I did see that. That'll be
I was
fun.
like, yeah.
Well, it's nice
What's-
that they're taking it to flesh it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know what all they're going to do with Mugen Train. I really don't.
Right.
That movie's only like 2 hours long, and they've been pretty transparent
Oh.
about, yeah, we're just kind of repurposing a lot of the footage that was already in that
I was
movie.
about to say, like,
So
it's-
I don't know how
mean,
they're going to stretch
moving-
that into 2 months of stuff.
It's not
Right.
even going to be that long. I think Mugen Train's only supposed to be like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it
y'all
makes
gotta
sense,
remember, like,
especially if they're going into fucking December. So
Yeah, I think the Entertainment District's only like 8 episodes. I think the season's only 12 episodes.
okay,
because like with so like y'all said, Mugen Train was 2 hours, and if you split that into like actual like anime episodes, including the opening, the ending, and all the other shit, that like Mugen Train on its own could be around like 6 episodes. It's just like an even 20 per.
right.
So, and then from there, the Entertainment District, I've heard a bunch of numbers. I've heard that that's supposed to be 12 on its own. I'm not sure because like the actual chapter count is, I think it's like 27 or something, and they split it down in the middle.
I actually
It would
am.
be-
I think me and Ryan both are all the way caught up on Demon Slayer's manga, so that's why I'm confused. I don't get how they're going to cram all of the shit that happens with these 2 arcs into 12 episodes without it being atrocious. But I don't know.
I don't remember the Entertainment District being that long, honestly.
No, the
No, it
Entertainment
wasn't.
District on its own is supposed to be 12. Mugen Train is just like its own thing to catch people up.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I think season 2 as a whole is supposed to be maybe like, I've heard 18 episodes, but I'm not sure.
No,
Oh,
I need
God.
I need to get past these 2 arcs because they're fun arcs, but the shit that comes after these is when the shit gets crunked. So like I need to advance with the swiftness.
Yeah, y'all don't understand reading that shit weekly when that.
See, I'm glad I
final arc
didn't. If I had
started.
if I had read Demon Slayer
That
weekly,
was such a drag.
I would have been so angry.
Oh my god!
Like I think Demon Slayer is like as a whole like it's just a very mid series, but the anime made it fire. But I will admit when the manga starts the final arc, it like goes up to 11 in like terms of like.
Oh, it
starting.
cranks.
Yeah, I was just like, God damn, that's like got to be one of my most favorite transitions to a final arc of all time, and that shit was sped the fuck up. But then it dragged the fuck out at the end. So yeah.
So Ufotable did their shit as usual.
Message.
Of course.
Yeah,
Look, when Ufotable gets there, oh, this is about to go nuts.
man.
That's what I'm saying, you know,
I mean, yeah, because they don't pay taxes, so of course they're gonna do it. Hey, come on, have some money. Yo,
we need to move on from Demon Slayer, yeah. But I will say, I think that they could do that last arc as a movie, like one just big ass 3-hour movie, and dump all the budgets into shit. That would be bad.
do that. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, it could go either way. I think it'd be cool though, but fucking, I don't know, one way or another.
Right. Speaking of movies,
Little
Reincarnated as a Slime is getting a movie. Let's fucking go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Remind me what the fuck that is.
Okay,
I was gonna say I don't know anything about.
All right, so for those of you who don't know about that time, I got reincarnated as a slime. It's an isekai series about a young man who died in his world and was reincarnated.
Explain
as
what isekai is for the viewers.
I'm getting to it. Shut your bitch ass up. No.
You're using 13 syllable words. I can't keep up.
An isekai? That's not even okay. All right. So anyway, it's an isekai story about a young man who died in Japan, and he was reincarnated in another world as one of the weakest monsters of all time, a slime.
Bruh.
The show it's more of a slice of life anime, but it has a story, and it's actually very entertaining. And I've been trying to put you guys onto it for like a year now, but it's okay. But I'm happy to see it's getting a movie. And for those of you who don't know what an isekai is, it's a genre of light novels or just overall story where a main character is put in a different world. Sword Art Online, Dot Hack, Digimon, the works.
B-Toon.
Yeah, B-Toon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about B2.
Yeah.
The Rise,
ReZero?
the Rising of the Shield Hero, ReZero.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the genre that's running.
It's
Japan
pretty
right now
common.
in terms of entertainment. It's
So
Yeah.
you said he was reincarnated as a slime, the weakest thing. Minecraft has me believing otherwise because slime is fucking strong. So.
okay. Well, if you play like Dragon Quest, you know that like the slime is literally like the first weakest monster.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
But I'm excited for this movie because the second season ended on a really high note for me. It was a slow burn to get to this point, but I feel like the series is about to go to another level now that it's getting a movie, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to get the Demon Slayer treatment when they decide to come back for season 3. Because they're going to have to. This show is getting really popular. I've been watching the numbers on like Crunchyroll. And
Does it have a dub?
Oh, it does, actually. It's dubbed by Funimation. The dub is really good.
Okay.
It's very accurate in terms of like sounding like the original Japanese version without sounding like it's trying too hard.
Right. You always appreciate that.
Yeah, so I generally would advise you guys to watch it. It's a really good show. Make you feel good. It's more about characters than it is about like a plot.
Okay.
So,
How many seasons are there on Funimation?
there are 2 seasons on Funimation.
Okay.
Yep. And, each is 24 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
All
check
right.
it out when you get a chance. Hell, I'd love to watch it with you guys. It's like one of the few animes I'm actually genuinely keeping up with.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir. But on the topic of slimes, those of you who don't know, the composer for Dragon Quest passed away. It was met with a lot of controversy, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, he said some wild shit.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. I missed that.
I was gonna say I didn't hear about
How is
this.
somebody's death controversial? Wait, what?
Okay,
People were
so
speaking out against him, but Shannon, if you wanna talk on this.
all right. Okay, so for those of you who are kind of like somewhat familiar with like Japan and their, we'll just call it their actions during World War II, and y'all
Okay,
know how
yeah,
like a lot of
alright.
like older Japanese folks still
Yeah.
defend that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was one of them, and people weren't fucking with that. So they
Yeah.
were. Yeah, it's like it. Yeah, that specifically. That specific.
All right.
Say no more. Say no more. Rap.
Like
Hey, wrap
Man
this shit up.
King, the like the whole comfort women thing. He
Oh, fuck.
basically he's the equivalent of a stereotypical old Southern white man.
All right. Separate
Except-
work from artist.
Pretty much, yeah. So, but a lot of people didn't want to do that. So, like when he died, they're talking about like, oh, rest in piss, so on and so forth. While
Rest in
people,
peace.
yeah,
Hey yo,
This is sick, yo.
that's raw. Chill the hell out. Oh my
Um,
lord.
I'm just.
They're
I'm
foul.
yeah, that was it was something.
This guy, he has done pretty much almost every Dragon Quest game soundtrack.
My lord.
Just in case you guys didn't know, Japan is not innocent. They're not this haven for fucking anime and shit.
Yeah, for
They're
all
not
you
innocent at
weebs
all.
out there, if you really
Them
want to go to
niggas be
Japan,
weird.
Yeah.
We may have dropped 2 nukes on them, but let's not pretend they didn't deserve some shit. Come on. Now.
Hey, relax.
Yeah, you might have to beat that out.
Jesus Christ!
You might have to beat
Nobody
that one out. You might have to beat that one out.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
That's a little wild.
I'm not saying we're
Oh.
innocent either. Look,
My
but
sister's gonna kill me.
Japan is not fucking innocent.
Hey yo.
All right.
Let's not remember they were on Germany's side. Come on now.
Hey, bro.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh,
But we aren't here for history. all right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's
That's all we motherfucking talking about it. What
What you mean we?
Yo,
Continue. Allow it. Go ahead.
surprisingly, that didn't get as bad as I thought it would.
I was gonna say. God damn.
We're gonna keep it moving on to.
Please, bro.
I cannot believe it. Okay, I mean I can't believe it.
Shit.
Pending cancellation, by the way.
Pending
You right.
cancellation, guys. On the topic of, I should have just kept it to movies. Honestly, if we were gonna stick with movies, One Piece Strong World finally making its way to.
God damn.
So when I hit this man platinum in the mouth, just know it was also deserved.
One Piece.
One Piece Strong World is coming to theaters in America. For those of you who don't know, One Piece Strong World was literally the last One Piece movie before the time skip in the anime series. It was
Wait. Did they do
Time
Fun
skip.
Go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Don't
did.
go post. That's
Yeah,
post time
That's
skip.
post time skip.
Wait, so why is this one
Strong
coming out?
World was
I
one
don't
that got
know.
skipped over in terms of like dubbing. Everybody really liked that movie. It did very well.
Was it like in
overseas.
the process between like Funimation getting the dub and the other company or whatever?
Well, no, it was in the process when Funimation was had stopped dubbing One Piece for a time. There was
so it never got dubbed.
Yeah, there was
No,
a whole
it-
4 or 5 years where Funimation stopped
wow.
dubbing One Piece.
Huh.
No, Strong World did get that, but I have it on Blu-ray right now. I don't know why it's coming. Yeah,
I thought Strong World
Like-
never came out.
no, it came out, it got dubbed and everything, but y'all got to remember that One Piece, Funimation was very borderline dangerously behind on the dub for a minute.
Yeah.
Because they got it from 4Kids. So I think they're bringing it to theaters now. I'm thinking either because it's the only recent movie that hadn't been one, or maybe there's an anniversary coming up. I don't know, but
Maybe.
yeah, but the dub already happened, and yeah,
Okay, well,
Okay.
was the
I don't know
dub
why.
good? I don't know anything
Interesting.
about.
I would assume so.
I don't remember. I'm not
Well, the
gonna
One
lie.
Piece dub is good, so.
Oh yeah, One Piece dub is amazing.
Because I remember, I don't think I actually watched all of Strong World as much as I just saw the clip of, I think it was Luffy versus Shiki. I believe that's the villain.
Yeah,
of,
Shiki.
Is that the
Yeah.
movie? No,
Yeah,
no.
Shiki.
No,
yeah.
no, no.
It's really not. Is that the movie where Zoro's cutting bullets in half and shit?
That's
Hey,
film
that's
Z. That's Z.
Yeah.
That's from Z.
Okay, because that's the only One Piece movie that I can honestly say I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Until I started reading One Piece a couple months ago, I did not actively fuck with the show at all.
I
I
read
wa-
One Piece, by the way.
Yeah, please do. I say that I watched almost 200 episodes of that shit
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 years ago, maybe now, and I can honestly say that reading it is a lot more enjoyable.
It is.
Because for fuck's sake, man, you
Welcome to how Toei makes anime.
We're about to be
I'm trying not to
1,000
fill it
episodes
up
into
with.
this
I'm just trying not to fill the mic space up with
Void.
takes that don't mean anything. 'Cause fucking saying One Piece has a lot of filler is not news to literally assault one
Well,
planet.
it's so
I mean,
ridiculously close to the manga. They kind of have to if they want
Yeah.
to keep making it weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Right.
But now
All
they
right,
have
so,
a budget, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
And to me, I kind of like One Piece's filler, bro. Up until because I haven't seen post time skip a lot, but
yeah.
I usually like One Piece's filler.
One Piece is good
Yeah.
filler.
But-
yeah.
Their filler kind of blends in, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the whole series feels like that. But
Yeah. It's just an adventure. It's a journey.
yeah.
I'm mad this man Platinum really just said
Oh, real quick.
to One Piece.
Oh, it's strong, bro. I don't fuck it. We're past time skip. Come on now.
All
Wow.
right, fair enough.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, but I mean,
How did they take
like
this old ass movie and put it in theaters?
That is
I-
very strange.
it is. But I guess in terms of just the One Piece anime and how it's structured, Toei Animation as a whole, they have what I'm gonna call a common sense approach to making anime, where they will try and find actual gaps in whatever's going on and put things. It may be goofy, it may be serious, it may be relevant, but they will. Most of their filler won't interrupt an entire fight like Studio Period did with Bleach and Naruto. and
I
whatnot.
was gonna say hard. I was gonna say
yeah.
hard cut to that fucking 20 episode arc with Sora right before
Oh,
Fucking-
Sora.
Jesus.
fucking Asuma gets cut in half, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was some shit. I
cutting
can't
away from
believe the
Ichigo
place.
and Ulquiorra to go to fucking Zanpakuto Toe Tails. And Muramasa.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Now,
no,
okay, that was-
no.
was a good
See,
arc,
we'll
but it
let that
was
one
out of
pass
place.
because that arc's actually gas.
The
That shit was
act,
actually-
okay, the arc is gas. I'll give you that. But it's just fuck sake,
I get
bro.
you though. It's a weird cut point. Yeah.
You know why
Yeah.
I'm here. You could have.
Yeah. That shit gave us one of the best openings though.
Yeah, Anima.
God,
Go to.
man.
Yeah.
Which opening is that one that Shannon used? That fucking that shit.
Opening 9. I love that
Yeah.
one too.
I can never find that one for some reason. I've never been
Really?
able.
Oh yeah, that's because that shit gets blocked everywhere.
Yeah, no.
Because-
Aqua Times is
Yep.
definitely gonna get you blocked.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Is the song Veronica or Veronica?
I think it's Veronica.
I
I mean-
know it's Veronica in Japan, but I'm saying, are they trying to say Veronica or what?
They're
I'm not
probably saying
sure.
It's probably
Veronica.
it's probably both.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Because I thought about that. I sat back and think. I was like, I know the L and the R sound are real.
Yeah, they swapped those.
Basically, swapped around.
Yeah.
Fucking Lelouch, Rarouche.
Yeah.
Naruto.
Naruto. Ew. Kill
Yeah,
it.
Nah.
Even with Yuri Loa though, it's not like he's like rolling it in a weird way where it sounds like an L. It's weird.
Because he's
Yeah.
trying very
Because of the
hard.
way they say they're ours.
Yeah, he does it
One thing
well.
I
Though.
learned-
I give him that.
One thing I learned when I took like a Japanese class in college is that it actually is supposed to sound like the L and the R are kind of technically the same thing. So when it's like in English, it's really just a matter of, I guess, like preference or whatever. Because like, for example, Krillin's name.
Yeah.
Cause like Funimation does Krillin. I think it was like I don't remember which dub, but they do like clearing. Technically
Yeah.
speaking, those are both right, but it's just a
Okay.
matter of like how you do it.
You know what? On this topic, everybody made fun of 4Kids for saying Zolo.
Oh.
But bro, they do. I'm sitting here reading the official like Viz translations on Shonen Jump's app,
You're
and
not wrong.
they definitely call that motherfucker Zolo like
Yeah,
the
but
entire time.
Yeah, but that was for like copyright shit.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, people forget Zoro was actually a thing before
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah,
I like that. Man, Oda didn't give a fuck. He said,
yeah.
Your name is Zoro.
Yep. But we'll talk more about copyright when we get into the demon section game.
"Oh,
The
fuck's
game
sake,
segment for that.
demon section." Yeah, okay.
Demon section.
Demon Slayer game. Y'all know what I mean.
Now we'll get there. We'll get there. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, but
do we have a smooth transition for what the fuck else we got to talk
Hey,
about?
look, we're on the
Speaking.
subject of movies, so we're going to freaking Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh, you mean Broly too? It's it,
This
can't
shit's
we?
gonna be gas
Anyway.
for all the wrong reasons.
Literally everything that we didn't want in this movie is still in this movie.
Like, okay,
No. Hold on. I understand. I you know what? It genuinely kind of makes me sad when I see how many people see the trailer or see like the models and shit, and they're like, "I just don't like 3D in Dragon Ball," and I get it. I understand the concern, but when you
It's
actually
like fighters, so what are they talking about?
that's what I'm saying. When you see it in motion, it's
Right.
fantastic. That
well,
one
it's because they see CG and anime and shit, and they don't even realize what they're watching. But they'll see like the shit that obviously looks CG, and they're like, "Oh, it's garbage." But they don't realize if you pause on any fucking frame in any anime right now, that shit's plastered with CGI.
going back to Demon Slayer, bro, 98% of the
Ufotable
back
is
shots.
literally a VFX company.
At this point, yeah.
Fucking Ufotable, if they are more than 3 feet back from the camera, they are CG in that shit. Go watch the anime. If anybody in the background is doing anything, they're models.
They did a whole behind the scenes shit on Fate. I forget which movie. It might have been Heaven's Feel.
It's
But
Heaven's Feel.
they did like a behind the scenes or a breakdown on their VFX, and without VFX, it looked good, looked decent. But they covered so much shit up, and like they put everything layer by layer with CG and like different effects, and I was like, yeah, that's the company right there. That's why they don't pay tax.
Fuck's sake.
That's gonna be the title of
But
this
that
episode.
shit-
Ufotable doesn't pay taxes.
That shit looks
Japan
fucking
doesn't pay
great.
taxes.
And when I saw that, like, I still haven't seen the full trailer that they released at whatever Comic-Con for
What,
Dragon
for
Ball.
Super?
Yeah, I still haven't seen the full thing, but I've seen like screenshots and like little clips. Looks fine to me. It looks about what I expected it to look like. But what a lot of people don't understand is this is the way they're heading because why? It's less expensive. And it's more bang for your buck. It's more content. And get this, you get more merchandise out of it. Why would I take a drawn figure or
This is
a
the
drawn
point of
model
being a
and try to
corporate
make a
show
3D
right
model of it when I can just take the movie model and like less it down or break it down and make a fucking toy out of it?
Yeah.
I think
And
the concern is that a lot of people are conditioned to when they see Dragon Ball is getting a CGI movie, they immediately like internally see this Pixar-esque type shit, and they're afraid that it's going to look not Dragon Ball. But then when they actually show it off, especially in that trailer, they're fucking committed to converting that shit
Well,
the
what
way
I've
that
seen
it's
on
supposed.
Twitter, people are scared that it's gonna end up looking like, I don't know, weird CGI shit from 20 years ago that Japan kept trying to
They were
do.
expecting it to
That
look
was-
like Battle
yeah.
of the Gods.
And it's like,
Oh yeah,
and it's like, do they not realize there's good CGI?
I was about to say.
Bro, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean-
a Pixar Dragon Ball movie would go.
That would have
crazy.
hit different.
That would be crazy.
Nah, it would bang, bro. But like people, I don't know.
It takes 6 years, but hey,
Hey,
fuck
look,
it.
I'll wait those
You
6
know-
years.
Anime people don't like change, bro.
Yeah,
You,
that's
No, they
fact.
don't.
you just gotta remember
people
the
like
one. You just gotta remember the one cardinal rule of the anime community. You're not dealing with smart people.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're just not. Like,
We're not dealing with taxpayers.
We're not doing that. Bro, we didn't even talk
let me
about
say
the
that.
fact.
No one
That's
before
what
will
I'm
see
saying,
you.
bro.
We didn't even talk about the fact that this is a Dragon Ball movie where Vegeta has not been marketed at all.
Yeah.
Like, we have
Pan
only
doesn't really
seen-
like him, to be honest,
I
but
was saying, but like we've only seen Piccolo, Goku, Pan, and
and I'm fine with
Man.
that.
and I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ecstatic.
yeah.
Right.
I need
no
Piccolo
issues with
shit.
that.
I
Come on
want some
now.
Piccolo
Facts.
development. Like it's so interesting the fact that they're like, okay, well, let's do something with the Red Ribbon Army. We haven't done shit with them in like 20 years.
Right.
I'm like, kind of a
Vegeta's about to
stretch,
get the
but
Gohan treatment.
kind of a stretch, but hey, I'll take it.
I just
mean-
find it interesting because I remember some people were making point outs about Twitter, like some of the characters, like I guess antagonists that we got involved, or like they look very similar to the dudes from Bio Broly.
Well, I mean, they're
Yeah.
taking Broly and redoing everything.
100%.
Yeah.
That's 100% intentional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
There's
redoing
gotta be.
Broly on purpose.
I think
Yeah,
they're
but-
just doing Bio Broly, but making it better. Honestly,
Jesus.
So they're making
Christ.
literally anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was about to say, I feel like it's just anything.
Because like how
Including Broly. How about that?
Super Broly was like an amalgamation of Fusion Reborn, Broly, and one other.
Yeah.
I can't think of it at the moment because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If you guys saw the trend when that trailer went live,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
fucking Bardock. If y'all saw the trend when that trailer went live, bro, that one frame of Broly in that trailer, that had to have been a mistake. They didn't put that shit in there intentionally.
Mm.
They just miss.
Wait, what was it?
it was
they
just Broly,
underestimated
like,
Goku,
sitting on the
Goku
ground.
caked up. It's fucking Goku caked up, dude.
Oh,
So there's a shot of Goku training on Whis' planet. Okay, great. Happens every arc, every movie. Okay, cool. You're not sure what he's fighting, and if you're watching it in real time and you're not looking for it, honest to God,
You don't see
you
it.
probably aren't going to see it. But there's a split second where he's dodging, he's backing up, and you can see very clearly Broly's hair, outfit, a whole 9 yards,
Mhm.
slamming into the ground and causing the explosion that he's getting out of the way of. And that's what I mean. Like it had to have been a mistake because you can't see it unless you fucking frame by frame it.
Yep.
You're right.
that was intentional. That's why they did it.
Hey, I mean, if they were going to intentionally market Broly, then I wish they would have just, I don't know, marketed Broly. Yeah,
But people wouldn't be talking. They would talk about it, but they wouldn't be like, "Oh, did you see Broly, in the
Broly
trailer?"
is like I don't know how to explain it, but people want to see Broly. Like they
Yeah.
wanted to see that man come back.
It's
since,
Broly,
Granola
yeah.
and Moro, they're like, "Where's Broly?
So
Why isn't Broly
them-
here? Broly would be able
Yeah.
to fix this." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
So
Yeah.
them not talking about it, but putting him in there is like,
Broly
would make
stands
everything
for
work.
getting
Talking about-
fed, and they are gonna be real
Yes,
insatiable
sir.
assholes about it.
so now imagine
yeah.
the next trailer when they actually reveal Broly. And,
Right.
Like his
And he's
whole
not
3D
voiced by
model. and
fake.
shit. Oh, of course not.
imagine that motherfucker just doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, that reminds me. Yo, wait. I just thought something real quick. So you know that the like the new Xenoverse 2 trailer like came out yesterday, right? And they had it was so they're redoing the Broly movie properly. Fu doing its old time shenanigans. That's why Base Gogeta's in. How are they gonna handle Broly?
Easy, Johnny Young Bosch.
I was gonna say they're probably gonna bring in Johnny.
Johnny,
I was gonna say,
as for
Johnny's
Super
more or
Broly
less
is
just-
fine.
But are they gonna redub
Z-Broly,
everything or just
no.
They're,
they
they're
might
probably not
just-
going to redub what's already done. But
Yeah,
if they're showing it again, they'll redub it.
probably like story stuff and stuff like that.
I was gonna say, if it's
Johnny,
new lines and stuff, then yeah, they'll
Yeah.
definitely use Johnny.
for sure.
I'm
Or they
not
might
gonna lie.
update the game. Actually, no. They
That's
might
also a
update the
possibility
game
where they
and
straight
record
up-
over because they did that in Legends. They fucking like Z-Broly. Z-Broly is re-recorded with Johnny voicing them over.
And
him.
it's kind of nass. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I
Because
won't lie.
we're, like, yeah, they kind of had to at that point because
Yeah.
if they're doing any new content regarding that character, they don't want to pay Vic again.
Yeah.
But it's like, why don't they use like Patrick Sykes or someone with like a more
Because
like
Johnny
because
Young
he
Bosch
voices
is Broly.
I was about to say, I think Johnny Young Bosch fits Broly to a T when he's super Broly and he's
Yeah.
Z Broly.
Yeah,
And
and
Broly's a
Z
little,
is not.
eh.
And
They might need
98
to. They might need to do a little bit with direction for Z Broly if they're gonna keep him.
Or they could just pitch his voice lower. I don't know. Just
I don't know.
Yeah, don't pitch his voice.
I
That shit
think-
always sounds gross.
No, yeah, don't do that. That'd be fun.
fair point.
You remember in the
Super
fucking
Broly.
Broly. You remember in the Broly movie when that motherfucker went ah?
Oh, yeah.
They looped it. They literally looped it.
Oh
Shit
Jesus.
was
Twice.
nasty.
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean, I'm personally.
Johnny, yeah. Go
I
ahead.
wonder what the actual context behind that looped line is, because I doubt he went into the booth and saw that long ass clip and said, "Ah, done."
I'm not
got
gonna do
it."
this. I'm not gonna do this.
I doubt that. I
Because
think they
apparently-
just
because
didn't tell him.
Maybe it's hard to say because apparently Vic's complained a lot about voicing Broly because that shit fucks with his throat. And I mean, I get it.
But that was like
You heard
20
him- I
years
get it.
ago.
He's been complaining for years.
No,
He's been
yeah,
complaining since he got the role.
yeah,
A bag is a bag, though.
You took
yeah,
the
pretty
job.
much.
You're taking
They
the
probably
job.
said, "Hey, it's a Broly yell," and he yelled.
I
and then
promise
they
you
didn't want
your
to tell him to get
contract
back in
doesn't
the
make
booth,
you-
so they were like, "Hey, just re-loop this shit."
He did that shit by accident, like with the first Broly movie. His ass strolled into the booth and was like, "Oh, you know what'd be funny?" And just did the big like fucking Hulkster sound, you know, the fucking
Stop.
Hulk Hogan type shit. And they're like, "Wait, hold
They're
on
like-
a minute."
Wait, yo,
Hold
you
on,
got
wait.
something? He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, no, immediately he's like, "Oh shit."
Hey, we just want to let you know, you got to come back for 2 other movies too. He's like, huh?
Huh?
And Broly's been in everything since
And
then.
in every video
Yeah, facts.
game,
Facts.
you don't
Yo.
say shit but rah, and maybe Kakarot.
No wonder his Broly's been getting worse. He's been killing his voice for like 20 years at this point.
Hey,
Alright,
yo,
we don't have a
look,
career no
it's
more, so
okay.
it
I'll
don't
kill
matter.
his career too.
You gotta fuck it.
Shit. Damn.
But you
Hey,
know,
at least
I'm,
he has a shitty Star Trek series.
but
PSA,
All
keep your
right.
hands to yourself.
Okay. But on another note, I'm genuinely excited to see this new Dragon Ball movie and what it's going to mean for things going forward.
I want to study it.
I
Yeah.
do.
Shit,
I do
man,
want to
that
look
might
into
be
it
fucking
because it looks
Same.
pretty dope, and I'm excited for them to actually do something with Pan. Because
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we
They said
have
it's supposed to take like it's supposed to be like officially 10 years after Boo. So we
Yes.
might get like
I want to see
Possibly,
Oob.
ooh. This is
Just
like right. I
one
think it's
shot.
like right before the 23rd World Tournament.
Let my boy Goku finally don the blue gi. I'm tired of
that's
y'all
pretty good.
niggas.
It's
For the love of God.
I'm sick of y'all niggas just putting him in the orange gi and just being like, all right, cool.
right.
Give my boy the blue gi. It's time.
I just want to see
need-
how they do the visual effects in this movie. I'm excited.
That's true.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm honestly
wanna
like
see this
I'm
movie.
good with how it like looks. I think a lot of people like one thing I can get behind a lot of people's issues is like the frame rate of it. Get that how that can be a little bit janky.
I will say in the trailer, it doesn't look like that big of an issue.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the snippet that we saw when they revealed it, okay, yeah, it looked kind of
Yeah.
it looked weird. But in the actual teaser itself, it doesn't look like that at
Mhm.
all. You don't really
Oh,
know.
what,
that.
didn't they like when they revealed it? The dude who uploaded that shit recorded on his fucking laptop or some shit.
I'm
not
really,
sure.
I'm not sure because I've seen the quote correct version where the frame rate's proper or whatever, and I think it's edited, but I can't really tell. I don't know. It could go either way. I don't know.
Maybe.
In any case, stop bitching about it. Wait until it comes out. Thanks.
Yeah,
Pretty
right.
much. Pretty much.
Moving on. Fucking
Well, I mean, the only other thing for this section is the trailer for Resident Evil Raccoon
There's
City.
nothing to talk about.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
It looks
But I think the
terrible.
only person here who even gives a shit about Resident Evil period is Platinum,
Yeah.
and he hates Platinum. Say your 2 words.
It's garbage.
There you go. Okay, move forward.
There you go.
Garbage.
Moving
All right.
on.
Hey, look, it's our first take where everybody collectively agrees. Trash. Well, we can move on to our gaming section.
Speaking of trash, why is Kirito and Asuna in Tales of Rise? I don't get that.
Hey, look.
Look. They
Allow
look gas
it.
though. They look gas though.
That shit's heat.
I'm not gonna lie, they look weird because I'm used to seeing the models from the actual SAO games. So seeing,
Oh
so
yeah,
seeing them,
yeah.
so seeing them look like actual people is throwing me off.
See, I was.
Wait. They
Any
look
talent
like
do it. Yeah.
They look like Tales of characters, but
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
still dressed.
So they look like SAO characters in Tales. Got it.
I'm sick.
They're
he's
disrespecting Tales right now.
No, what you mean?
Look.
I mean,
Tails looks good.
Kirito and Asuna are gonna be in Tales of Arise, and I have no idea.
Is it on
why.
Game Pass? Hold on.
well, actually, scratch that. They aren't on now because I think it came out on like it was either the 7th or the well. Point is, the DLC pack is out. I haven't played it because I still haven't played Tales of Arise.
Same here. I need to get it.
I'm waiting to get it. I'm dying to play a new Tales game.
It looks super
so many
generic, but if
games
their
I've been
internet, if
missing.
it's on Game Pass, I'll try it.
Yeah, same.
Let me
Just
just
some
look
games
at
I've been
it.
missing out that I need to get.
Let's see. Hold on.
Let's knock out the lightweight shit. God of War Ragnarok. It looks okay.
Cool.
It looks like God of War 2.
I have not finished the first God of War, but I was excited because of the fact that there's a new God of War game coming, and hey, it looks fire.
I mean, it's Sony Santa Monica.
Yeah.
They weren't gonna put their name on some bullshit. And
One of
look
these
good.
days, I'll actually sit and play all these games. But it won't be anytime
So
soon.
good.
But
No. All right, listen. Sidebar. No, the fuck you will not, because what you're going to do is you're going to get on TargetGoddamn.com and get goddamn DC, whatever the fuck.
DC superhero girls.
I was gonna say
I'm
fucking
still on the shit.
Paw
This was 4
Patrol.
months ago.
Paw
Really good on
Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
I'm still on the shit because we're going to catch you playing Paw Patrol before you play Sony's Marvel's Spider-Man 2, bro.
Hey, Paw
I
Patrol
cannot
from me.
believe. I can shut the fuck up. I cannot believe we live in a day and age where someone is so misguided that they would rather play Paw Patrol on Xbox One.
demographic.
All right. Hear me out, right? Hear me out.
In his defense, he did it for the bag.
The bag. Where is
Yeah.
it? Where is it?
The time was going. What do you mean? Where is it?
Where is it?
Bags from Spyro. That's all I can picture, bro. Fuck's sake. I'm still on that, by the way. That's part of why I'm about to whoop your ass in Demon Slayer.
But you're gonna lose. So what are you talking about?
Alright, okay. Anyway,
Marvel Spider-Man 2 got announced in the meantime.
hold on. Save that for last. Save that for last. Marvel's the Wolverine.
That I wasn't expecting.
Everybody was turned when we saw them claws in that trailer, man.
I was not
Yo.
expecting them to pull up with that, but I'm
I
not
knew what
mad.
Bro, I knew what it was immediately as a white person. I knew what that shit was. The second it popped up on my screen, bro.
Also, Platinum kind of got it. Then what you saying?
Okay.
Allow
All
it.
right,
Allow it.
All right.
Oh,
Hard
Allow
lift.
it.
carry on. Yeah.
All right, that's my one. That's
Hey,
my
look,
one.
look.
Bro. No, but allow it. Okay, so I am genuinely curious because, as far as I'm aware, has Insomniac ever published an M-rated game?
Yes.
What game?
Resistance.
I'm about to say
Oh,
resistance.
Okay,
That whole series.
but-
is
know
rated,
that.
but that's what I mean. Yeah, like Wolverine can literally be Ratchet and Clank, but M-rated with decapitation. That's
Sunset
mad.
Overdrive.
I was gonna say.
If it plays
Well,
better
Sunset
than the
Overdrive
Wolverine, it's about to be fire. I mean, not at the Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Like if it plays like that, but better.
Bro, you don't need to play better than X-Men Origins Wolverine. You can just do that shit again.
That
Fuck
game was
all the bullshit.
It was fun. That game was fun.
That game was mad fun.
That game was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really curious. I want to see actual like builds of this game.
Mhm.
It's not gonna happen anytime soon, but I want to see what they're gonna do with it. Because when I
wanna
picture
see
like,
the visceral. I want to see it.
yeah,
Oh,
because that's what I mean, bro. Like I just when I picture Insomniac, I picture Ratchet and Clank, Spyro the Dragon, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I don't picture Wolverine ripping people's heads off and
Yeah,
shit.
and they've done their legacy well because they've had so many hits, but the ones that weren't hits are the ones where you need to be looking for Wolverine.
But the
Resistance was some shit.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out because I'm like, all right, so how are they gonna do like the movement in the world? Because like, are you gonna be freaking just like walking around driving the bike and then Sabretooth jumps you out of nowhere? Are you gonna
That
be?
would be
Bike
funny.
in this game? Oh my!
That's what I'm
Please.
saying. No, me and Platinum, I don't even think we talked about it. I think I messaged Platinum and I was like, put it on the Days Gone engine.
Woo!
And just have this
over.
and
Oh,
just
hell.
have this motherfucker hauling ass around Canada, not doing shit. And like Rhyme said, just occasionally have Sabretooth.
just
Let's
come out.
collaborate with, bro. If they gave this game to Ben Studio and then Insomniac got put on it, oh, I might shit. This might be game of the decade.
Because like
man.
I generally,
Cream.
I don't think Wolverine can like do shit like jump buildings and stuff like that.
And that's what I mean, bro. And when I say Ratchet, what I picture is Ratchet and Clank, but M-rated, because I can't see an open world Wolverine game. I just can't.
I can.
I mean, I'm down.
But what
for
would
it.
he do? No, yeah, I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying it's hard for me to imagine.
Yeah, I think
Since it would
definitely
be more grounded, there'll
compressed.
probably be a lot more. It'll be a smaller open world for one.
Yeah,
Right. But that's what I mean. The reason Marvel's Spider-Man both games work so well is because number one, the character is just built for that environment.
Yeah.
You're
Well, that's the
supposed to
thing.
be
You got to build the world for your character.
right, but that's what I'm saying. And even when you picture Wolverine, right? Spider-Man's no duh. He's in New York. That's just how that shit is always going to go. Where do you put Wolverine at? Because he's all
You
over
can
the
literally
place.
put him anywhere.
But that's what's so
That's
good
the fun
about
thing
it.
about him. The only thing is,
And
they
even-
probably
even
have to
let's-
tie him down in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe he's like,
Let's say
Yeah.
they do
somebody
take
in
the
town.
Ratchet and Clank route. Instead of it just being a linear story-based game, you could have it be different hubs that you can move around.
Yeah.
Open area.
Open area, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
I'm not
you
against
go
it.
to, like,
I don't
vacation
need it
or,
to be
like,
I'm
open world.
yeah.
It'd be
All
fun.
this to say,
Nah.
I don't want to come across like I'm doubting Insomniac, and I don't think Insomniac's going to pull it off. They're absolutely going to do their shit. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they're going to do.
If it's one thing that I trust them to do, it's to make a game make sense. So they'll
Right.
figure a way to do it.
That's true. That's true.
That's
I'm
all I got
surprised
for
at
Wolverine, though. So we can get on to the big dude. Marvel Spider-Man 2, bro.
We knew it was happening. We knew it was happening. We knew this was coming.
it's just seeing it though.
Venom,
Seeing
Craven.
it, though.
I honest to God did not think I would see it, and bro, this fucking 1.5 minute CG trailer that they threw together in 2 days.
Frame by frame, break.
No, honest to God, bro. Like,
Everybody.
Fuck, man.
the shit, bro, and I said this immediately when I saw it. They pulled shit out that I had no idea that I needed to see. The fact that they have Craven the fucking Hunter involved in this whole scenario here. That was the missing puzzle piece.
Mm-hmm.
That is some new shit that they needed.
I can't wait for them to come out and be like, by the way, the trailer was in engine. I can't wait for them to just say
my
some shit.
God.
Because if
Wow.
Horizon can look like that,
Right.
if we can see fucking hair molecules or whatever the fuck, imagine.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, okay, Miles was built on the first engine. Okay, great. And still, that game was such a level up visually that it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back on base PS4, we could see this man's suit moving with the wind and shit. What in the fuck are they gonna do with these next gen SSD graphics, bro?
Print money.
And this is
Oh.
PS5 exclusive.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, that's the other
Oh,
thing.
show me the money. Show
The
me
the one thing that held Miles back was that it had to be cross gen. That's the one
If
thing
we
that fucked
finally
that
got
game
them to make black hair look good. That's
That's,
just,
that's Ficky
up.
Fat.
That is genuinely an
Oh,
accomplishment.
like.
I was
Have you guys ever
surprised.
heard the technical breakdowns on why it was so hard for companies to do that shit?
Actually,
Why?
Not.
Actually,
It-
no.
It's because our hair is so different. You can't just make long strokes and make it look good. You can't do that.
You have
Yeah.
to texture it and shit. Yeah.
You have to actually like. There's so many different follicles and shit, and so many different ways you can make it look that it doesn't function like the hair that they've already built. So the engines they've built for hair that doesn't look like ours, they finally gotten to the point where they have to make an engine that fits for our hair.
Interesting.
You know, and I think as much marketing as they did for Miles, and you know, the fact that they were consulting people of different ethnicities and shit, just for like legitimate purposes, right? Because they want to make sure everything's done right. I'm surprised that wasn't addressed. That was probably the first thing they got pulled up on. They were like, "Hey, hold on."
Yeah.
Nah, 'cause
Imagine
everybody was
Miles
sick.
in the first game was
He
just
looked rough.
Yeah.
Nobody in New York would have let that man walk around like that.
Nah, they would have actually clowned his ass for that shit because his hair was a mess in that fucking first game.
Wearing a
he-
pug shirt,
Oh God.
bro. He was wearing a pug shirt and some Walmart Great Value jeans,
That's fine.
What?
and that was
Yeah,
it.
They did him wrong.
And they knew that they had to fix it because that first Miles trailer has that motherfucker walking around in Tim's, a puff jacket.
Yep.
Man,
and then
it
the
looked like
reveal
he
was
lost his
stupid. I was like,
power.
oh yeah, that's it.
Hey,
That was the time. They
the
didn't
New
need
York
to talk about it.
accuracy
That
was there,
reveal
though.
did everything.
But the thing is, though, all right. So I'm gonna say it on here, and this is I've been talking about this for months with the homies. Hollow, he's not here right now, but this has got to be the game. I swear, Peter's gonna die in this game.
No, shut the fuck up.
He's gonna die.
Man in the
No,
I
he's
don't
not.
know.
He can't. It's too early.
He's gonna
Yeah, I
die.
think it's too early. I think it's too early.
Either
Want to
he's
see him
gonna
die?
die.
Go back and play that first game where he got his ass whooped.
I was gonna say either he's gonna die or he's gonna get hit with the symbiote, and we're gonna have to fight him as Miles on a
We're
step.
absolutely gonna have to do that.
And
that
that
If they
shit's
don't
gonna
do
be
that, I'm
fucking
disappointed.
terrifying.
If they don't do that, I'm disappointed.
There's so much shit that they could
No,
do with
right,
the fucking symbiote though.
Well, I mean,
But
Harry's
he's
gonna be
gonna
the one
get
in
close
control
to
of
it, but he
right?
can't die
Harry.
yet. Not yet. Not
Yeah.
yet.
I
I need
mean,
a trilogy. I
Take
need a
over
trilogy.
Miles. It could
need
take
a
over
trilogy.
Miles.
Bro, if it takes over
I was
Miles,
like, what if instead
Venom
of
on Venom.
Peter,
Ooh.
it gets fucking instead of getting Peter, it gets Miles. And the reason I
Yeah.
say that is
Drip.
because I don't. It would be interesting, right? Because everybody just kind of expects, oh, you know, the symbiote's gonna latch onto Peter because it always does. But
Mm-hmm.
the characters and where they are and the way that the symbiote traditionally works, I feel like sets it up in a way where Miles would make more sense as the first symbiote receiver, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
you're on to
It very
Mainly-
well could be. It very well could be.
Mainly because, right, typically when Peter gets the symbiote, he's like a 17-year-old kid who just watched his uncle get shot. That motherfucker had a lot to deal with emotionally. That's why the symbiote latched on as strong as it did. In Insomniac's world, Peter lost his uncle. He lost his aunt. He's been through a lot more shit. I feel like it would benefit the symbiote more to attach to Miles, who just lost his dad, his uncle, all this shit, who just hasn't sorted through all of that
No, yeah.
emotional shit.
And
What
I'm
if, what
gonna
if it
go
gets
with-
both of them, but like the boss battle is when it gets Peter because he starts going through his like traumas and shit,
Oh,
and then all
Lord.
of a sudden the symbiote latches onto him after it gets Miles. Like they finally get it off him and shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go off of what Om said, specifically from a narrative standpoint. Though, if you really think about it, with the way things have been going, this whole journey that we've been on with Insomniac's Spider-Man, it's been more Miles's origin story than anything.
Right.
Like if you sit back and think about it, Peter's
Yeah.
already an adult,
Coming of
everything.
age.
Yeah, Miles
Yeah,
is
you're
coming
right,
of
you're
age.
right.
So this technically would be the point where Miles would run into the symbiote, quote unquote,
Yeah,
like Peter
yeah.
did.
We could also, and this is a whole other fucking thing, and this is why this game is throwing me for a fucking loop. There's so many different ways they could do this.
Right.
It could completely be, and again, I said this to Ryan when I sent him the message like 2 months ago now. I said, this is reaching, but what if Peter already interacted with the symbiote in the past? And the reason I say that is because if you watch the trailer, the way Peter looks at the alleyway that Venom is in, he looks like he's not nervous, but he's like, oh fuck.
He saw this shit before.
Yeah,
Yo,
because
drop
Plus,
here.
plus
Miles-
you know Eddie
Miles-
Brock is in the military or something now, right? Or Flash
Eddie
Thompson?
Brock exists. He worked at the Daily Bugle with Peter because
Yeah.
there's a collectible in the game where he has like a card from the Bugle that everybody signed. Eddie Brock's name is on that.
And
Flash
Flash
Thompson is
his
in the
picture's
military.
feast. Yeah. So what if you could be onto something?
So and that's what I'm saying. So what if, right, the only reason that, and I mean spoilers, I guess, but who hasn't played this fucking game? What if the reason that Norman has the symbiote is because it was already on Earth, Peter fought it, and then they just
yeah.
kind of picked it
Maybe.
up after.
Yup, and that's the reason it's
True,
Harry
true.
too. Yeah, you got it. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I could be, like I said, that's based on literally no evidence. I'm saying like he kind of squints his lenses in one direction, and that's the only thing that I'm basing that off of.
No, you
But
have
that could be
evidence though.
that could be cool.
I
But
think you're right.
I don't know. It could go any type of way because we don't know anything about how the symbiote exists in
Right.
Insomniac's world outside of the fact that they're using it for.
And Insomniac we trust.
Mhm.
No, honest to God, bro. And again, going back to Wolverine, that's why I am 100% confident that Wolverine game is going to fucking bang. That's just what they do. They make hits, bro.
I'm just glad they're finally getting some recognition because
I'm just glad
Microsoft
they're finally getting some
Microsoft
fucking
didn't seem to
games.
think they were worth it.
Microsoft said, yeah, Sunset Overdrive.
2022 is about to be the year of gaming because we
I
ain't
was
got
freaking-
shit
That
Well,
was
this
2023
generation.
though.
I was about to say, we got to get to 2023. Fuck the whole next year.
But as much as I've been seeing of Insomniac at this point, because I was watching Inferno play fucking Ratchet and Clank on his PS5, and I'm like, bro, let them pull up with Sly Cooper 5. I won't be mad.
Nah,
You say nah?
Nah.
Why you say nah?
that's below them.
So that was,
The disrespect.
Absolute disrespect.
No,
nah.
that's no disrespect to Sly, but Sly needs to come up again.
Oh no, for
Hold
sure.
I blanked out. I blanked out like 2 words. What developers go on talking about?
I'm saying allow Insomniac to pull up.
Oh
with
no.
Sly 5.
I'm with Platinum on that one. We can't be double dipping like that. No, no.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch won't even take him back.
I was about to say,
unfortunately.
if we go back, bro, that's like saying we want Sucker Punch to do Jack and Daxter. No, you can't do that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, Naughty Dog,
you can't.
but yeah.
Yeah. No,
Shut
dog.
the fuck up.
No, man,
That's who made it.
If we're
But
on
it's
the
the same,
subject of
it's the
Jack
same
and Daxter,
thing.
I need
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to just be like, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remake all 3 Jack and Daxter games into one game.
No,
That
fuck
shit
all
was
that.
fire.
No, that game would be 60 hours long, bro. I'm
And
good.
I would play every fucking hour of it.
No, you wouldn't, bro. When's the last time you sat down and played Jack 2?
Last
Sincere
time-
question.
Jack 2? Oh, fuck. Yeah, since I was like 10 years old.
Exactly, bro. Jack 2, if you go back and play it nowadays, that game whoops your ass and spits in your face and says, say thank you. That
Who published the Jack and Daxter games?
Naughty Dog.
Uh,
No. What,
They
yeah,
developed
no.
and published?
Who did?
Let me
publish
look
that?
this up real quick because I feel like it was either
Might have been
Sony or Naughty
Activision.
Dog. Nah,
No. I would remember. Activision.
Imagine.
What was it? They have a little thing at the start. I don't remember.
Dragon Action was Sony.
Sony, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was just a straight PS2 exclusive. So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Fucking Daxter on PSP.
Hey, that was a good game.
That was a good game.
Fuck's sake.
No, but I think Sly Cooper and Jack and Dexter, they need to come back, but they need to,
In their own way.
revitalize their brands.
I just
I
can't.
get you.
It does make me sad that both of those series kind of went
Yeah.
down the tube in their last outing. Like Sly 4, I personally was cool with, but I know a lot of people weren't. And we're not even going to talk about that fucking Jack and Daxter Lost Frontier, whatever the fuck that PSP port they put on the console for some reason. Pitiful. You hate to see it. Sincerely, you do.
But
I
look at-
enjoyed these
I
in
think it was-
time.
I think it was like the telling of the way the developers were going too,
Mhm.
because at that time, what did they make? When did that
Well,
last?
they
Jack and
were
Daxter
both
game come out?
they were both already out the door because for the
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter 4th game, they were already working on fucking.
Uncharted.
They were already on Uncharted because it came out. I think it came out
Yeah.
after Uncharted 1. If
And
it
it
didn't come
was-
out after, it came out like right before.
And it was Sly. They had already Sucker Punch had already let them go because Thieves in Time was done by Sanzara Games. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I will
Probably already
say
working on Infamous.
I will say Thieves in Time has a better chance because Thieves in Time was made by Sanzaru, like you said,
Yeah.
and Sanzaru had already kind of been through the ringer by doing the ports, like the HD remake.
the collection.
So
yeah.
they had to kind of prove themselves first. Whoever the fuck did that 4th Jack and Daxter game had no fucking idea what they were doing.
Did Sony publish Sly 4 as well?
Which are we talking about?
let
Combat
me
Racing
see.
or Last Frontier?
Let me check to be sure.
Last Frontier. No, Jack X was gas. Last
Woo,
Frontier.
I said
was
to make
Sony
sure, 'cause
Plus.
if y'all
It was
talking
Sony.
about if y'all talking shit about Jack, we got a problem.
Jack X fucking bangs, but nah, Lost
Alright.
Frontier was some shit.
No, yeah, Plaid. It was published by Sony as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they've had those licenses for time now,
Mm-hmm.
and they chose to do a remake of Medieval, whatever the fuck, instead of okay, all right. Got
Hey,
it.
listen, Medieval has its own place. I think they're kind of in their bag with PS1 remakes right now because Crash was fantastic, Spyro was
was
fantastic. That
We
Medieval.
know they have something planned for Sly. We know
They
they, have
got-
something
They
planned.
have to.
They
Well,
got
they have
Platinum,
Platinum,
what was that day we were talking about when we were talking about Sly, and then the next day they announced the fucking pop figures and shit?
Yep.
Yeah. I got
Oh.
that shit too.
Oh my god! Now, do y'all even remember when they had that Sly movie that was in production for like 3 weeks, and then they got rid of it?
Thank God.
They had a slime movie.
Yes,
Oh
it
yeah,
was
bro.
supposed to be.
They had a trailer and everything. It was crazy.
Yo, the way Murray looked like in that movie made me vomit.
Murray looked wrong.
They did that man wrong as fuck.
I was just looking for that Sly 4 shit or Sly new Sly thing that I was talking about, and I just saw leaked open world gameplay of Elden Ring. So, anywho, but yeah, they have something planned for Sly. They have to.
Oh,
I think
man.
Sly is a better brand than Jack, anyways. I think it'll resonate more with today's times.
Man.
I know, sincerely.
I
if
just
they
need something, bro.
I
We
just
don't have
know
another thing
who-
like Sly already.
I don't know who
Right.
to trust with another Jack and Daxter game. That's the only thing. Like Sanzaru, I'm more than happy to give Sly back to Sanzaru. Let them take another shot.
Yeah.
Fantastic, go for it. Fucking
Blue Point.
it could be, but I mean I don't. Blue Point, you know what? Yeah, you might be onto something. Blue Point's good with their remakes
We haven't
because
established.
they just dropped Demon Souls.
Yeah.
We had me and Platinum had a talk the other night about how out of touch I am with like game studios and productions.
Man said Midway.
Midway. Motherfucker, you trying to play ATV?
Hey, no, we was talking about Stranglehold, bro.
Hey, Stranglehold, let's fucking go.
Stranglehold was some shit, bro. On PS3, that game went crazy.
Rhyme's the only motherfucker I know who knows about that damn game.
Stranglehold was lit, and I don't know why it's not as popular as it should have been because that game was fire.
Oh,
They probably advertised it once in the back of a magazine.
Yeah,
I gotta get
they
this shit on
absolutely did.
emulator. I gotta get this shit on emulator, bro.
But the point is, I'm very out of touch when it comes to like game studios and like what's going on in the gaming generation because I don't have much time to play games as much as I would love to sit around and play games all day. Hopefully, we can change that soon. But as of right now, I'm completely off when it comes to.
Hey, bro, work from home?
He said, "Hey, work from home." Hey,
This
look,
man said,
Not gonna lie.
hey, if anybody wants to hire me, I can send you my contact info.
I raised my hand as well.
I have a resume. 15 up.
I don't want to keep going into gaming topics because I feel like we're kind of wrapping up. But, bro, shit. I don't know why I thought of fucking Prototype 3 on PS5.
Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
Oh,
Lord.
Hey, announcement. I'll give you my wallet.
Hey,
Facts.
look, if I see
You know what?
Prototype make a return, it's over.
You know what? Fuck a Prototype 3. Just remake the shit.
Shit, I'll
Like,
take that.
Activision don't like money though, so
soft reboot the shit. Do what you did with Demon Souls, but with Prototype. I'm 1,000% down.
Look,
Fuck all the
if
bullshit.
they do anything with Prototype, I would love to see them continue the storyline where they actually like bring up Elizabeth Green's child because like I was like, damn, I was hoping to see that in like the second game, but then they did the black guy, I forgot his name.
we get
Yeah,
an
'cause
email
everybody
from
forgot that
Activision
name.
for the pod. And Activision's like, can we put it in COD? Would you buy it in COD?
Would you buy it if it
I
was?
was about to say, nah, Ryan gets an email from Activision and the headline is just shut the fuck up.
It
We
was
got
like,
a
how
COD,
did you find
weapon pack coming out for Prototype. Look,
I was like, oh,
that'll
okay.
make more money than the Prototype game. Look, allow it.
If
On
I
a
get a
quick
fucking email
side
about
note-
this shit, that would be beautiful. I'd be like, well, hey, I guess I have ears.
On a quick side note of like redoing stuff, I'm still irritated why the hell they redoing fucking Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time.
They were, but they didn't do it.
I was about to
they
say,
stopped?
I'm gonna
They
be
were
honest.
trying
I
to
don't
ri-
think
they were
should
trying to
do.
ride the wave, but they couldn't do it.
Okay.
I really don't think they need to. Just
don't.
They
'cause-
don't. They don't.
just put it.
If anything,
Hold on. Because Shattered Dimensions, yeah, I'm cool with. Edge of Time is kind of iffy,
Yeah.
but Shattered Dimensions is already on PC, bro. I don't think you need to really go
Well, you
beyond.
can't
what
buy
that
it
game
anymore.
You
does.
can't buy it anymore. I was gonna say
You
bring
know
it
how
back
hard it's
on.
to-
Okay,
you
okay,
can't-
yeah, right.
You can't
Okay,
buy
I-
those games anymore.
Yeah.
I get that, but fuck a remake. Just put them back on the store.
Put it back on. Put it back on.
and
Literally.
be done with
Well,
the
they
shit.
legally can't. That's why they were gonna remaster them.
That is some bullshit. Do you have
That's
any
not
idea how?
game.
Okay, listen, sidebar, but y'all know how hard it is to explain Spider-Man rights to people who aren't
It's
like
so fucking difficult.
who aren't like ankle deep in this shit like we are.
It is a fucking war.
You know, what? Never mind. I was gonna
They're like,
I
why
was gonna-
can't you make a movie? Because we would have to get this, that, and the third.
spoil some shit, but we can talk about it later.
Kingdom Hearts should tell us everything.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Actually, licensing for Kingdom Hearts isn't that bad.
Nah, bro, reveal that the fucking anti-form from Kingdom Hearts is just a symbiote. It's fucking done.
Oh, you mean the? Oh my god. Fucking venomous fucking sword.
But, okay,
actually,
but
that'd
anyway.
be pretty dangerous if we're being honest.
Oh no, that'd be fucking over. Because I'd like listen, bro. Not to get in my Kingdom Hearts bag. I mean, Rhyme, you know this shit too. But Sora is one of the most overpowered motherfuckers across all of fiction, just because he's that fucking dude. He's literally
He's
a
Disney
15
princess. I mean, he has to be.
low key.
I mean, technically, he's a Disney character, so it does make sense.
Yeah, technically.
All right.
Elsa controls the weather or some shit. So
What was the shit, bro? I was about to say he does a lot more than
That
that.
nigga
Bro.
summons fucking heavenly light to slaughter
yeah,
fucking
so I mean, it makes
demons.
sense.
Bro, fuck what Sora can do. His best friend, his companion, the dude underneath him is one of the best mages across all of the Final Fantasy canon, and that's
Donald Duck is
non-negotiable
literally
fact.
the strongest mage.
Donald fucking Duck is one of the best mages in the history of Final Fantasy, and
That's
it's
amazing.
canon. I
That's
think
amazing.
that's fucking incredible.
All the
That
shit
is
he got
insane.
over the years for not being able to heal, you find out that nigga was a red
Right.
mage.
I'm kind of pissed off about it because many times that motherfucker left me to die. You're telling me he could do some shit like that.
What about
And
Mickey
Say
Mouse?
the
Where's Mickey
flare.
Mouse? Where's
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse
Mouse?
is
Mickey
busted.
Mouse is above all. Mickey Mouse is above all them motherfucker.
That man fought
Mickey Mouse
seven.
Mickey Mouse don't even need magic. Mickey Mouse will just look at you.
Mickey
So
fought
he's
the
Disney,
13
but
antagonists by himself,
'Cause
defending
if
his
y'all-
friends.
If you haven't yet, if you somehow have lived to the year of 2021 and you haven't seen the scene where Goofy dies and Mickey's reaction is to pull up smoke with everybody else on the fucking planet and win,
Go play Kingdom
I think
Hearts
that's
2.
fucking mad, bro. You need
Go play Kingdom Hearts 2.
that motherfucker said they'll pay for this and fucking and tore them motherfuckers up for 6 hours straight.
And not to mention, when you actually like fuck up in the boss battle in Kingdom Hearts and Mickey comes to save you, you just win. Like you don't lose.
You can't die. You
can't
lose.
die.
Yo,
Anyway,
can we talk about how like Kingdom Hearts dialogue just sounds like memes and stoner dialogue?
I mean, have you met Tetsuya no more?
Not yet, but hopefully.
Not yet.
I'm not
Nah,
mad
bro,
at him,
but
like,
fucking-
seen him.
bro, Tetsuya Nomura literally dresses like a Kingdom Hearts character. It's incredible.
Man said, I love
Shoes and
Kingdom
everything.
Hearts. I want to be Kingdom Hearts.
I feel it.
That motherfucker pulled his like fan fiction up in front of those dudes in the elevator and was like, "Hey, bro, listen, hear me out." And
They got stuck in the elevator, and Tetsuya Nomura said, "Hey, yo, I got some weed right here. I got something I got to talk to you about. Let me pitch this to you."
You know that's not actually a joke. Like that's actually how that game got made.
Yeah, that's actually how it happened. He was just like,
Oh
"Hey, yo,
my
I got a
God.
I
game."
fucking believe it.
He somehow got into an elevator with a bunch of Disney executives, pitched them the game, and they're like, "You know what?
Allow
Yeah,
it.
let's talk."
And
Yeah.
current
Love that.
Disney hates him for it.
They have absolutely every right to. You see what he's done with the
I just say,
series?
there aren't a lot of Kingdom Hearts people who like Nomura at this point. But
We're all
Yeah.
tired of him because he's been sucking himself off so hard.
that is true. But okay, listen, we've entertained this tangent for more than long enough.
Yeah.
Let's move forward to
TGS.
the shit that me and no.
There was literally no games. Moving on.
Nah,
Sounds like 2021 in a
We
nutshell.
we still got to talk about Demon Slayer for like 2 minutes.
Oh lord.
I mean, yeah.
Let's get it.
So,
Yeah, fuck's sake.
All
Let me
right.
sit up in my chair real quick.
all right. So, kids, Demon Slayer's out for PS5, PS4, Xbox One,
Everything but Switch.
everything but Switch. But you know what's
Everything
coming.
I was about to say,
Nintendo.
Switch will be next year, bro. Look, if Kingdom Hearts can get a back on Kingdom Hearts. If Kingdom Hearts can get a cloud-based fucking, if Kingdom Hearts can get a cloud-based version on Nintendo fucking Switch, anything's possible. Demon Slayer will be there next year. Watch.
It
Probably.
need to be cloud based for.
They put
Kingdom Hearts 3 for some reason they have too many particles or some shit. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah, that
Demon
little
Slayer.
particle you to death. But Demon Slayer's out. From I've seen great reviews about it. People love it. It's basically the Naruto Storm 5. It's like spiritual successor for Storm 4 or whatever.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, and I've seen like the UI and I've seen how the game plays, and it looks really fun.
So nice. It looks so.
It's a
fucking
pretty
nice.
game. I mean, it's CC2. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Soul might end up splitting on that game because you gotta. I want to get that shit.
Hey, look,
That shit looks-
I'm just.
You know what?
you might split. Though.
Shannon, have we confirmed that you can play PS5 and PS4 together, or do you have to be playing the PS4
I'm
version?
pretty sure you can because I think that
Um,
was capable on Storm 4 as well.
Give me like
But that's because
Like-
Storm 4 was a PS4 game that you were playing on PS5.
Ah,
This is
well,
like
yeah.
this is like an actual PS5 release.
Well,
Right,
that
right.
might as
I
well be
would
the case with this
say-
one too, right?
It should be, but I mean, I don't know.
You would think.
as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go and check and I'm gonna let y'all know.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say if we can do that, then I'll see if I can't lob y'all something. I don't know.
Shit.
But Demon Slayer, Rhyme hit the nail on the head with it being Storm 5's spiritual successor. I nobody on the podcast knows me, but Storm was my shit. That was where I got into content creation. Really, that was like
man.
that was
our
like
roots. Our
that
roots,
was the game that got me into the whole YouTube space semi-consistently.
That was
And-
our roots.
So what I can say with absolute certainty is that this game is kind of what Storm should have been. If they were, I think the one thing is if they freed themselves from it being a sequel, they could have just made the way this game plays work in a Naruto setting really, really well.
Mm.
But I think they were so locked down by the mechanics and the systems that they already had in the series that they couldn't branch out this much.
Right.
And that's not to sit here and say that Demon Slayer is this immensely complicated fucking shit, but it's got cool stuff in it.
Well, because they need 6 years to make a game for some reason, so they.
Well, listen, that's a whole other conversation.
Kakarot was a
no,
whole
okay.
different case.
Yeah, Kakarot was a whole different situation. But
Yeah, them restarting that bitch 20 times.
so like my take on Demon Slayer is first, I just want to say straight up, everything that I've been saying since March, I was right. Like everything, I was right. I said, "Oh, the roster is going to be this much." Got that right. I said, "Oh, it's going to be more like a more competent fighter than Storm because this is like their fourth game, and they're basically, since they're not building off of Storm completely, they're going to have more space to do other shit." That was right. I said some other stuff that I don't even remember off the top of my head. Basically, just about everything I said about Demon Slayer was right. So I want to start there. I'm gonna just applaud myself right now, real quick. Now let's talk about the actual. Now let me talk about the actual game. I think, rather than it being like
Shit, let me stop.
Are you good?
What's up with you today, man?
He does sound like he has Tourette's back there.
No, he's acting up. It's because you're here. Like, he doesn't usually do this.
Well, we haven't usually done this podcast in 6 months.
That's true.
Hey,
That's
okay.
also true. But you've been kind of like relaxed and laid back. But you want all the smoke, and you're out here with the shits today. I'm fucking with it.
Right.
Maybe
But,
it's because we have topics I can actually talk about.
That's fair.
True.
Fair enough.
But so gameplay wise, I think it's less of like Storm and it's more. It's like it's half the arena fighter that people wanted Kakarot to be.
People
And
want
have-
to be a fighter.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yo, you got to remember this community. They hate arena fighters, but if something is single player, they're like, "Where is multiplayer?" Because they're not smart.
They hate arena fighters, but they play the shit out of these
Yeah, I
goddamn
was gonna
arenas.
say.
Exactly. And while I'm on topic, real quick, they can't even say, "Oh, we play arena fighters" because there's nothing else. Like we had ReZero, we had Attack on Titan, we had Fairy Tail. Y'all niggas don't play anything else. Y'all just play arena fighters. You complain about them instead of playing other shit. Back on Demon Slayer though.
Wait,
So
what
I
games
think
did you
it.
say?
Oh, I said ReZero, Attack on Titan, and Fairy Tail. But
Shit
Fuck
games
that.
except Attack on Titan. Go on.
Fairy Tail was alright. ReZero, I haven't even finished that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you didn't say that with a straight face. Go ahead.
All right. But as a game overall, I'm not even gonna lie. Demon Slayer was just kind of like there to me because I'm more focused on what it means as like a product. So pretty much, like the perception in the anime community is like, oh, all we get are arena fighters, and oh, Bandai has a monopoly over the situation. Both of these are wrong, but niggas don't do research, so they wouldn't know that. But Demon Slayer can be like the starting point for us to be getting different shit because this is like the first big game in a while that was not published by them. This is by Aniplex and Sega, and they already have like a working relationship even before this because Sega published the Fate game on arcades. They worked on Dengeki Bunko. They had their relationship with like Aniplex and whatnot through here. And then when you look at like their partner titles at TGS, yeah, Demon Slayer was there because they're publishing it over here, but they also had like Melty Blood and the Laid Back Camp game. So what Sega could possibly do from here is if the interest is there, if people actually ask for it, one of the very next things they can do if things go well, Sega may be able to publish, for example, the Tsukihime remake in the West. And then from there they can really just open the floodgates because you already have the relationship there. Then on the whole like Laid Back Camp side, you could talk about how like they can publish that. They can publish more of Mage's games, like the quintessential quintuplets games that I had that whole issue with Mage's like back when that came out.
Platinum
And
what the fuck you're talking about now?
oh, I mean
That's what I was waiting for him to finish, but I will say Shinnen's like encyclopedic knowledge of anything that is
For real.
made in fucking
Niche
like the anime
genres.
game side of things
For real.
is genuinely fucking impressive.
Look.
Well, and I
98
want to talk about that once he's done.
Look, I got laid off for 4 months during the pandemic, and this is where I'm getting most of this shit from. I had nothing else to do, so I'm like, fuck it, why not?
Shit.
But basically, Sega has like all these different connections. They have all these like IPs that they can work on, and it's like, okay, Demon Slayer could be the first step. Then they could possibly publish like Tsukihime in the West. They could hit like other Aniplex titles and whatnot. And if they want to just like get in their bag and start working on the IPs that they may have access to, they can do like a game off what's the thing called? Magic Knight Rare. They can do another Fist of the North Star game. They could do
Alchemist, please.
at Square Enix. You gotta talk to them about that.
Wait, what? I thought they had. Oh yeah, that's right.
I like how he just knows where all this shit falls like at any given time.
Because I mean, look.
Oh yeah, fucking Seraph of the End. That's fucking goddamn.
Bandai.
Yeah.
Yo,
Vinland Saga. Oh yeah, it's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft
I
making
actually-
a Finland game would actually be kind of gas.
It would.
I
I'm not
actually
gonna
don't think anyone
lie.
has. I actually don't think anyone has Vinland yet. But if I honestly
okay.
had to, while I'm here, let me just look this up because now I'm curious.
You know what? Hold on. Okay, so while you're looking that up, I do
Yeah, go
want
ahead.
thing. I get your whole idea, and I'm with the kind of optimistic perspective that Sega kicking the door down with a Demon Slayer game, if it sells well, can open up and do all this shit. My concern there, though, is that beyond Demon Slayer, I don't know a single fucking title that you just lifted off outside of Melty
Yeah,
Blood.
and
The
that's
reason I
part
know
of the
Melty
reason.
Yeah,
that's
is,
part of why Demon Slayer does so good is because it's fucking Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
And
and like
I think that's
when
part of the
people-
whole thing there.
when people like, I understand that they don't do the research on it, but when people say they need more than anime games, that's because most of the games that they see from companies are arena fighters.
Yeah, because they don't look. That's
Why
Niggas
would they
don't
look?
wanna play
Why would
They don't look. They don't look. But at the same time, the arena fighters are typically the ones that get marketed the most as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. The only one that I could think of offhand is Fairy Tail, and that game fucking sucked. So why would they look for more?
There's a lot more they could do. I mean,
no.
I mean, on the topic of Fairy Tale, this Eden Zero game's coming out. That might
yeah.
be
Okay, hold on.
That might pop off actually.
Let's
'cause
put a pin in it
yeah.
real quick. I watched 12 episodes of Eden Zero.
I have no interest in Eden Zero, so you can hold that.
Let me get this off. Let me get this off. Eden Zero as a manga is fucking boring. But
Damn.
watching the show was infinitely more entertaining than I thought it would be. That being said, I would probably rate Eden Zero Start better than Fairy Tales.
Okay.
So take that as you will. Back to the subject we were at.
Shit, what we talking about?
You were looking
like
at Vinland Saga's like publisher.
I was about to say, yo, hold on. If Ubisoft didn't,
If Ubisoft did take them, that would be gas.
either
I think-
Ubisoft or the motherfuckers that do Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War.
Woo!
Warner Brothers?
Because
Is it
well,
Warner?
I think it is one
They
of them.
publish it.
Monolith Productions.
Monolith develops.
Yeah. That would.
But
be
here's
good.
the thing. Yeah, I think if we tweak Shannon's idea just a little bit, I think we could really get somewhere. All that we would need to do now that Sega has all this pull, I'm saying this like it's happened 100%, but I feel like this game is going to do pretty well. In the event that they have that much pull because of how good this game does, they can kind of start pushing back on the Bandai beast a little bit.
Yeah.
So if since we've already mentioned it, imagine they get Vinland Saga next, and they
handle that. They might have access to Jujutsu Kaisen based on what I've seen, because like I'm going off of
that's
like
the other thing. Yeah.
like I'm going off of just like who handles like the merchandise and all that. And Jujutsu Kaisen as of right now, it's like a fairly even. Well, it's like a fairly even split between Bandai, Sai Games, and Sega, because Bandai and Sega put out figures for it. Bandai did like an arcade collaboration with Jujutsu Kaisen, and then Sai Games like they're like one of their like say what?
An arcade collaboration, like a cabinet, or like a what do you mean arcade collaboration?
I think it was a. I'm gonna have to look, but I do think it was a what's it called? Like just like it was either a cabinet or a store or one of those, but they had like a little like cross promotion thing going on this past summer with like a little like Namco arcades and that. And then Sai Games, they have collaborated with like they've thrown Jujutsu Kaisen into like the Shadowverse game that came out last year, and they're like one of their, I don't know if the term is like a sister company, but that had like they were publishing the mobile game for it as well. So it's like a fairly even split of like who has what and what they can do. So I'm not really sure who has that completely.
Look, bro, I just want Digimon Survive. Like, where the fuck is Digimon Survive?
Yo, that, oh my god, I don't even know what that's when it's at.
That shit about to be canceled any minute now. But speaking of
Oh,
I gotta move this on. Stop trying to cancel Dave Chappelle. You can't cancel Dave Chappelle.
You kind of can't.
The shit they're trying to cancel him for is like, what did he even say?
He
It's
said,
the Netflix thing, right?
bro, okay,
Yeah,
so the
Netflix
whole thing about the Netflix special for Dave Chappelle was that man to say, yo, just because you're transphobic, not transphobic, just because you're transgender or just because you're homosexual doesn't give you an excuse to be racist.
Right.
That was the whole takeaway of his fucking comedy skit. Like, the whole stand-up, everything. All that shit that he said, all the fucked up shit, he was like, yo, y'all gonna sit through this. Like, keep it in the comment section, bitch. This is real life. But the fact of the matter is, it's just like, yo, this man has literally been out here minding his own business. He doesn't harm nobody. He's not trying to do anything. He's not promoting hate speech. He's just doing what comedians do.
According to them, they are.
Shit.
He is, though.
Yeah, and all comedians do is talk shit.
Yeah,
like,
just talk shit and crack jokes.
Yeah,
They
And
think
it's
they're
just
exempt from that, though. They think they're exempt.
But the whole thing is just that, like, Dave Chappelle literally educates you as he's, like, talking shit. It's not like it's based in, like, ignorance or anything. So that's the one thing that bothers me about it, because I'm just like, yo, you guys are just on his nuts because he's black. I've seen this man get called nigger so many times. They said it so many times on Twitter, like, Dave Chappelle's just a dumb nigger who doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm like, wow, you guys are actually proving this man's
Proving his point, right.
Yeah.
Message.
And that's why Twitter's not a real place, because I wish they would
That's
say
exactly
that
what he said, too.
Because okay, you know what? I don't even know if I should be speaking on this subject, but as someone who watched,
You know, pop off.
No, because as somebody who watched the special, I understand that people have a reaction to the stuff that he said. I get it.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, the last like 30 to 40 minutes of that special is him explaining his thought process and telling these stories of people that he's actually genuinely known.
Mm.
And I think that's kind of meant to be the takeaway, as opposed to, oh, he mentioned transsexuals,
Right.
transgenders, and that in itself is a problem because he has a history of making trans jokes. I think
they
that's
didn't watch the shit. That's the problem.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Like,
Not for them.
yeah, it's like the biggest issue is that it's part of an ongoing discussion about how a lot of times people will say some of the wildest shit, and then when they get called out on it, or they may do some weird shit, and then when they get called out on it, they will try to hide behind their identity and use it as like a shield instead of just
which is literally what he says in the special.
yeah.
Right.
And then one of the funniest things, but also not funniest things, was when he said DaBaby literally shot someone. That didn't hurt his career. No one talks about it. Whatever.
Right. Oh yeah, freaking.
But
was
he
that
said
Megan?
some dumb shit about like the LGBT community, and that was everyone blew up about it.
Yep.
And it was sort of like, huh, that is something. You can kill a man, specifically a black man, and no one gives a shit. But you say something about a demographic of people who will never meet you or don't care about you in the slightest, they go fucking crazy and they try to end your career. And
Yeah.
they're trying to do it to him, but it's like, he doesn't give a fuck. You can't cancel someone who doesn't care.
Right.
Yeah. And with the whole DaBaby situation, the thing about it is, at least from what I saw, it was less homophobic or transphobic and more, nigga, why are you talking about this in front of the crowd? Like,
Yeah. And then it's like, he just said some dumb shit, and regardless of what he meant by it, he shouldn't have said it in the first place.
yeah,
Right.
like,
But then they
like,
took
it
the
was-
ball and ran with it.
well, I mean, okay, no, so like he said something weird, they called him out on it, and then he doubled down on it, and then that's when it started getting a little bit,
Kind
yeah,
of
but
tripled
like,
down, honestly.
yeah, yeah, but like the initial statement was less,
Long
Yeah.
Island DaBaby, that's crazy. I can't stand it.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Oh,
but no, the
shit.
initial statement was just weird overall.
Hey, y'all, we have a guest. Hollow the King made his point to join us.
Hey, what's
Oh,
good,
hi.
yo?
What's good?
I wasn't gonna say shit.
I think he was just chilling in the background. He was just in the
Yeah.
corner.
No, I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation.
Hey, look, you here now.
You good? You good?
But yeah.
Have you seen the closer from Dave Chappelle? Hollow.
I started watching it at work, but I didn't finish it. That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I started watching it, but I never finished it.
Yeah, we were just on the subject of this man, Dave Chappelle. He was just trying to basically say, "Hey, stop being fucking racist."
Bro, the heads of Netflix are like, yeah, we're not taking it off. And
That's what it was
Yeah,
all about.
straight
Mr.
up.
Chappelle's been great to us.
Is this
I
relevant?
was like, oh, hey, I might get another subscription somehow. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because if they really did take that shit off, the whole like point of them canceling Dave Chappelle, I don't really give a fuck about. But what that means, canceling him and taking the shit off Netflix, I would have been like, nah, I'm not. I'm not
There's no
continuing
point in
that.
taking that down.
Like,
Right.
because he didn't say shit anything bad about you guys. Like, shut the fuck up. And even if he did, stop talking shit on Twitter.
Facts.
Just don't watch shit. You don't watch it.
Right.
Fuck. And
Like-
then they started spinning this narrative on Twitter that they fired the transgender people.
Oh yeah.
when
There's a
It was
walkout
like,
going
no,
on in Netflix.
They
or
didn't
something.
get fired because they got suspended. Firstly, not fired. They got
Yeah.
suspended because they attended a meeting they didn't fucking belong in.
Yep.
I think if I went into a meeting with my boss's bosses, I would get fucking ridiculed, fired even. So
Actually,
if anything, they let him off even. They let him off easy. So
The thing
Yeah.
about that actually, like they put out more information. So basically, they pulled like you said, they pulled up in a meeting they weren't invited to, and they got and then they got suspended for that. But then later, it found like it was kind of implied by some messages that they were not necessarily invited, but it was okay for them to be there. So they walked back the suspension after getting more information on that. So that one was, but the original story of, oh, they got fired for criticizing them, that wasn't true. They got fired because of the thing in the meeting, and then they tried to spin it for another employee who actually got fired for like they tried to phrase it as they fired like a black pregnant woman for like organizing the walkout when they really fired her because they suspected her of leaking those metrics to special to what's it called? Well, they leaked it and it was in like a Bloomberg report.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
It's almost like you shouldn't double cross the company you work for. I don't know.
Right.
yeah,
That's my thought.
yeah, like
And then
why,
it's like,
why do y'all think that I will like aggressively run up my mileage and my times? I'm not gonna be open with it because that's my job.
Facts.
Like I'll do it because fuck 'em, but I'm not gonna be open about it because it doesn't make sense.
And then we found out the person who got suspended or whatever, the person who wrote that long Twitter thread, they were like a producer or some shit on a show called Dear White People, and that's when I stopped reading. I was like, all right,
yeah.
I was like, you made a show called Dear, shut the fuck up. I don't care.
No, but Dear White People is an all-black show.
Yeah, but I don't need that SJW content on my fucking
Yeah,
Netflix.
but the thing
Yeah.
is, it's a
Don't
white
care.
trans woman too, so it's just like, oof. What the fuck are you running the show for?
Like, it's called Dear White People. The show's all black. Get someone black to do it.
Why would they do that?
Of course, because look, you know what? Pending cancellation.
Speaking of niggas who were actually canceled,
Oh hell.
they finally got old Robert. They finally got old Robert.
see nothing.
About 30 years later. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Yo, come on, son.
Yo,
You know what's crazy, bro?
nah.
I don't think a lot of people knew that he was actually on the docket for racketeering too.
yeah.
I think they just assumed it was the shit that everybody knew the headlines about. Nobody knew they were actually going to put this dude under the prison.
Bro,
Yeah.
because
Put
they had to
him
get him for
under
something.
the jail,
They had to
bro.
get him for something.
I didn't even know about the racketeering until like later. I thought it was just the whole. Like I said earlier, keep your hands to yourself.
R.
Robert
Kelly's
should
just a
not.
sick fuck, bro. Like, how to.
He's about to snitch on everybody.
That Boondocks episode was going on for the
It's
longest
real
time.
life.
I do
Literally.
think that is concerning, Platinum. I do think that is worrisome because now that he's said that, I'm not gonna say that I'm worried for his health because I don't go fuck him. But I'm saying it's gonna be real funny when his name pops up in the headlines in like 3 weeks
R. Kelly murdered.
that his ass got.
Oh, look, now that they've said that, I'm wondering if they're putting him under some sort of protection or the people who were supposed to be protecting him are the people he's going to snitch on.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say shit because we're pending cancellation, not assassination.
Hey,
Bars.
That's a
But-
bar right there.
There's bars.
But no, it all comes to say these next couple weeks are gonna be interesting. I wonder what's gonna go down.
He comes
really.
out on the list and his name list says Donald J. Trump, Joe Biden. It's like, hold on,
'Cause
wait.
all you read is the fucking DON, bro, and then it just turns to scribbles.
Jesus Christ. This man Kells literally has been fighting to get off from this damn trial for 20-something years.
What if the whole time, like, he's been like the border between like all chaos and like just him being the villain?
Fuck off, bro. We're not gonna give him some Marvel
No, bro,
sympathetic.
I still think he killed Aaliyah, honestly.
Oh shit.
Let him go.
I
Let him go. Let him go.
Just get Kells.
That's what I said. I'm not concerned about his health. Fuck him. I'm just saying it's an interesting situation to behold.
Yep.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, yeah.
Literally.
I'm a move forward though because I'm still thinking about niggas who I can't respect.
Damn.
Baki, son of ogre, was mid.
Okay, I really want to hear about this. I actually really want to hear why you think the season was mid.
Bro,
I'm curious.
Hollow, you wanna run with me on this?
I'm very curious about this.
Okay, so the whole thing about Baki, son of ogre, like part one. This is just the first part. This is
Right.
I
They definitely
legit was
part
excited
two.
for this shit for like months with you guys.
Right.
And you know they're hyping up this big fight between Baki and Biscuit Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, all right, word. We're gonna finally see this man Baki, you know, get into his own, fight niggas that are like above him. Because like the entire
Right.
time with Baki, like you're watching him fight dudes that he could easily like slump.
Mm-hmm.
But we get drawn into this whole long, dumb, convoluted plan created by Baki to fight Biscuit.
Mm.
And we get introduced to all these characters, and this character that is supposed to be like the second strongest under Biscuit, and Biscuit folds him. This dude doesn't even get to fight Baki. Like Baki was supposed to fight him.
That did piss me off.
That shit
June,
was dumb.
I was fucking with June.
Yeah,
I was fucking with
Guevara
him
was
a lot.
cool, but it's just like we didn't need him if you weren't even gonna have him like go up against Baki. Like he was just there,
Right. I really wanted to fight him, actually.
And then I had to sit here in 2021 and watch a white woman spit on a black man.
What the fuck?
What?
In anime form, mind you.
In
That's what-
anime form, the slowest nigga in the show gets abused by a fat white woman.
Nah, Olivia was on some shit this whole fucking season.
And he's
bro.
just
Name's Olivia, of
and
course.
he's in so much.
no.
love.
The guy's name is Olivia. The guy's
Wait.
name is Olivia.
Huh?
Yeah,
Biscuit
Biscuit
Olivia.
Olivia. That's his whole name. Anyway, this dude is
Okay.
literally simping for a white woman the
he
size
was
of
on
a
some
fucking
shit.
California king size bed.
Castlevania.
Can't even fucking walk until literally the last couple of episodes of the damn show.
And then he had the nerve to piss on Baki.
Baki.
Bro.
Yeah, he
Nah.
peed on Baki.
I lost all respect after that
And
shit,
I was
bro.
just like, I
Well,
can't.
to be
He
fair,
needed his
Baki-
ass beat. He needed his ass beat.
Yeah,
bro.
nah. I was like, Baki just need to fold this nigga. And Baki beat his ass. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
final fight was dope. But
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't worth sitting through 12 episodes of nothing for. You know what I'm saying? That's specifically why I think Son of Ogre Part 1 was fucking mid.
Okay.
I was hoping
I was
Hollow would
very
be here for it,
curious.
but he's not.
And y'all two are the only motherfuckers who can talk about it. I ain't seen it. So,
On a
fantastic.
side note, though, the opening and ending of the season,
Gas.
the opening, gas, complete gas,
Actual fire.
the fucking dub for this. Oh my god!
Bro, this shit is it was just wow, you guys hyped up some real mid right there.
I still want to
y'all
know who
coulda-
voices June. I want to know who voices that
I
motherfucker.
think isn't Guevara voiced by we said Clifford, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's Clifford. I feel
Clifford.
like it's Clifford. It sounds very similar to him.
It's
Sounds
Clifford.
And
yeah.
Baki was in his bag this season, though.
Yeah,
That
no,
man's
he was
attitude
killing it with the jokes. That man was talking
He was
cash shit.
he was turning very Yujiro this season, honestly.
He was just reverting. He was just Kid Baki, like
Yeah, actually, yeah.
yeah.
And we got fucking Pickle.
Bro,
We got fucking Pickle.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about Pickle. I don't even care about
Yo,
Pickle.
y'all talking about Baki?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you missed my
Bro.
whole tangent. I just told like
Oh,
the whole
my bad,
audience
my
why I
bad.
thought Son of Ogre was mid.
Oh, well, I mean, it was comparatively speaking to the other seasons.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I'll say I liked it more than Raitai personally. I'll say that much.
I liked Raitai more.
I don't know
Really?
if I'll say all that. Raitai was kind of iffy too, but like,
At
think-
least the stuff.
I think
mattered
the whole
in Raitai.
Muhammad Ali Jr. shit was weird.
Cucked.
What?
Yeah, the most.
What the
wasted-
fuck?
That was
Oh, yeah,
a waste
y'all-
of time.
You didn't know that Muhammad
Yeah.
Ali Jr. is in Baki, bro?
Yo,
He's like
Yeah,
a
and it's like it's basically like if Muhammad Ali was still like alive and like in his prime in Baki, like in anime.
Nah,
what-
they
that's what
disrespected
they
the
did.
fuck out of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and
Jr.
then he never came back. But like
Good
the thing
reasons.
Yeah, good reason.
The thing about Son of Ogre, I don't know, man. I feel like that was all like a fucking One Piece / Dragon Balls season. They dragged
It was a
everything
filler.
the fuck out
Mm.
and for no reason. And like, I don't know. It had the highlight of that season was definitely Baki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Usually you don't say that about the main character, but I mean, yeah, he was the only reason you were interested in that shit. Like,
You
to be
big
honest.
bitch.
I know, yeah, that shit killed me. I'm like, when that man peed on that nigga, I was like, okay,
That shit was
this is-
wrong. Nah,
was
that
mad
shit was wrong as
sus.
fuck. That was
And
wrong
then
as
Baki's
fuck.
face during the entire thing was mad sus.
I was just like, bro.
Not to mention the
Oh.
position that he was in.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So I was like, okay,
I think
cool.
for me, Baki and June, I think were the highlights of the season overall for me
Who's
personally.
June?
Guevara.
Guevara.
Oh.
That's his first name.
Yeah, he's alright.
Damn.
What? Like, I mean, I get it. Like, he fucking up niggas' equilibriums and shit. I'm like, that's cool.
The equilibrium.
That's fine, but it's like after like 2 feats, he was done. So
And that's another thing that I brought up.
They kind of did him dirty
That's
though.
the problem with Baki in general.
They kind of
though,
did him
but-
dirty though. Is the thing. I feel like he could have. I don't know. I feel like they did him dirty with his fight against Olivia personally.
I mean, I felt like he was gonna be more dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There was no payoff to any of these characters. Baki and Olivia's final fight was okay, but like it was a waste of 12 episodes, in my personal opinion. Like I had to sit here and watch this nameless kid. Well, he had a name, but I don't give a fuck about his name. Sit there and explain to me what Baki was doing was so great.
Praying match.
It just went full JoJo, and it just bored me. I was like, all right,
Yeah, you know what? That's a good comparison.
yeah,
It is.
Never go full
I
JoJo.
was,
I felt
but
like
see,
the Netflix Baki was always kind of JoJo-ish, honestly. It just went that ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just I can't be fucked with it. But on another note, since Baki was mid, I'm gonna talk about a show that was actually straight that I enjoyed, Squid Game.
I've been hearing a lot about that.
I watched
Squid Game's fun. I haven't finished it yet.
I watched all 8 episodes. I think there are.
9.
Squid Game was dope. People overhype stuff, but Squid Game actually was like it was straight.
I saw fucking Inferno's reaction, like, because he had watched it. Apparently, he compared it to Berserk as far as like fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
the show's fucked up. To high hell.
damn, I'm at to check it out. Man.
I don't know about that.
But you're
bro.
not gonna sit here and see somebody.
There's some shit in Squid Game. It's not Berserk. Let me tell you.
It's some fucky shit though.
It's Hunger Games if they did what they were gonna do.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's Hunger Games were R-rated. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
ever read Hunger Games? That's what it
Yeah.
actually is. Yeah.
But it was a solid watch. I've been more interested though in the 3rd season of You.
Which
Which is
What is you?
you is Dexter's wannabe like stepbrother, bro. Like,
it's fun though.
I don't fuck with you. I've never fucked with you. I don't get it.
What is it like? What?
Okay, so basically,
The concept of the series is that the main character is a guy. I don't know if he's necessarily a serial killer, but he definitely kidnaps women, and that's it.
All right,
The whole
I'm out.
series
I'm out.
is him being obsessed with this one lady, and then
I guess you
move
could
on
say
to the
he's
next.
a bitchless weirdo.
yes, exactly. Bitchless weirdos return to the rebrand, but it's just like a fun show to watch. Like it's just like wow, these characters are fucking ridiculous, but I can't help but not. I want to watch this show and see how they're gonna get out of this shit. Are they gonna get away with it?
When he kills people that deserves it.
Nah, bro, but I'm waiting for the podcast
No,
episode.
that's
where we
it.
can talk about this. No. The podcast episode where we can talk about Dexter's new season will be some shit.
Yo, I'm gonna have to watch it because I literally need to watch all of it.
You already know we're on it, bro. I
Have
can't
you
wait.
have you never seen Dexter? Ryan?
I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, no, you'll see what I mean. Watch Dexter.
I just know
It's-
the black guy says surprise motherfucker.
Oh, bro, when I
That's what
found
that's
out-
from.
that shit was in the first season. Fuck's sake,
Top tier
Bro,
show.
that feels like years ago.
I just started
For
watching The
real.
Sopranos, so that lets you know I'm kind of behind on the time. Sopranos is gas, by the way. If you want to watch
Oh
that.
fuck's sake, man! The goddamn Batman trailer just dropped.
Ah!
Wrap the pod. No, wrap the pod. Wrap the pod. We're
Bro,
done.
bro,
the
no,
pot?
no, 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 no,
Rob
no,
the
no,
pot.
no. Fuck. I was gonna say, I feel like there's something else we were supposed to talk about. Hey, we can do one.
Live reaction.
I was gonna say live reaction.
You want to do a
We
live
can wrap it up with the live reaction of Batman.
Shit.
Go ahead, put it on.
Okay, hey, let's
Get
get
the
it.
shit out.
The structure's fucked up.
Hold on.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Rebrand, the first episode of Pending Cancellation. I'm Midnight
Hope we
Ryan.
don't get canceled.
Oh, we absolutely
On
are
the
not
first
going to get
goddamn
canceled off the first episode.
That's the plan.
We did talk about Dave Chappelle and the LGBT community, so
Yeah.
I mean, we were nice.
I mean, yeah, we didn't even really get into like our usual antics. Like me and Shannon usually have like some
Y'all's
clips.
usual.
Yeah. This man is like happily married, so
I was about to say.
he can't indulge in the things we indulge.
We.
Man,
But, all right.
yeah.
All right, let me
So,
go ahead and give my
thanks
closing
for having
words.
me on. I don't know if I'll be back. Like I said, I'll come back for the Dexter shit when that happens.
It was nice to have you here. We're glad that you joined
March!
us today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hollow, I'm glad that you popped in for a little bit.
That motherfucker's watching the trailer. You can't help him.
No. I saw the tweet. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all off. I'm sorry.
This
like,
whole thing has
I
gone
didn't
into chaos
they,
over the
they're
back.
saying March.
But,
Yes, what?
What the fuck?
Huh?
Cut the shit.
everybody.
Yes, that's
Cut
what
the
I
shit
was
off.
reacting to.
Cut the shit off.
Yo,
Cut the shit off.
Yo,
Hey, see you next time.
wait.
I want to die.
Let me get the damn closing words, you bastard shit. All right.
You about to say something?
All right,
You
men. I just want to let y'all know. Give that girl her car back and leave that girl house. Women, stop loaning out your fucking cars to these niggas so they can go cheat on you. All right, have a great day. Bye.
What?
Goodbye.
Good pod.
Good pod.
Yeah.
Be like you now.